2017 Deer Creek Homecoming Celebration.
Our first queen candidate is Madison N. Cooper. Madison's parents are Chris and Lauren Cooper. Madison enjoys being a member of Key Club, Link Crew, Pep Club, the treasurer of the National Honor Society, senior class secretary, editor-in-chief of the newspaper, and being an athletic trainer. She also enjoys spending time with her friends. Madison's favorite memory is spending Friday nights on the football field with her best friends. Madison's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma and study pre-law or business. Madison would like to thank her parents for always having her back and guiding her through every step of the way. She also thanks her brother for always making her laugh and supporting her and her friends, for the love and good times and keeping her sane. And thanks to Abel for always encouraging her and helping her to be her best self. Our first king candidate and Madison's escort is Mr. Griff Stanley. Griff's parents are Gina and Scott Stanley. Griff enjoys wrestling, which he was a 4-year starter, going to the gym and hanging out with his friends. He is active in youth group at First Presbyterian Church of Edmond. Griff's favorite Deer Creek memory is qualifying for Wrestling State his freshman year. Griff's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State and play rugby. Griff would like to thank his mom and dad for always pushing him to do his best and challenging him to push himself in athletics and academics. Antlers, Mrs. Madison Cooper and Mr. Griff Stanley. Our next queen candidate this evening is Miss Madison R. Cooper. Madison's parents are Aaron Cooper and Amy Evans. Madison enjoys being a part of student council, going to Fit Camp 180 with Peanut and Hayden, going to OSU and Deer Creek games, and hanging out with friends and family. Madison's favorite memory at Deer Creek is when the senior cheer girls blindfolded them and made them jump in Coach Lab's pool. Madison's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State and major in engineering. Madison would like to thank her mom for being there for absolutely everything, her dad for being so supportive, her sister for being her best friend, and the rest of her family for being the best. She would also like to thank Logan Stanley for keeping her on her toes, her friends for making high school the best 4 years of her life, and most importantly, God for getting her where she is today. Our next king candidate and Madison's escort is Mr. Logan Stanley. Logan's parents are Kelly and David Stanley. Logan enjoys playing football and basketball, going to the gym and hanging out with friends. He also loves to watch Naruto. Logan's favorite memories at Deer Creek are making friends through football and basketball when he moved to Oklahoma. Logan's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State and then law school to become an attorney. Logan would like to thank his mom and dad for their endless love and support, as well as their patience, which he knows he often tests. He also thanks his sisters Abby and Caroline and Madison Cooper for always being there for him and forcing him to always be surrounded by girls. Always. Also, thanks to his friends and teammates who push him, make him work hard and have fun. And lastly, thanks to God for all the amazing blessings he's put in his life. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Madison Cooper and Mr. Logan Stanley. Our next queen candidate is Mrs. Gracie Donald. Gracie's parents are Brad and Renee Donald. Gracie enjoys being an athletic trainer with her best friends, planning and hosting activities with student council, drawing and painting, and spending time with her friends and family. Gracie's favorite memory at Deer Creek was staying up until 2 a.m. decorating for WWF and everyone laughing for no reason, even though they were exhausted. Gracie's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma and major in pre-med to become a pediatrician. Gracie would like to thank her amazing parents, brother, and grandparents for always lifting her up and encouraging her to be herself. She'd also like to thank Brooke Blamey for being her sister she never had, her friends Sydney and Maddie for making her laugh, Parker Cornett, and most importantly, God. She wouldn't be where she is without faith. Our next king candidate and Gracie's escort is Drew O'Hara. Drew's parents are Carla and Patrick O'Hara. Drew enjoys going to Gold's Gym with the bros, watching Naruto, and hanging out with family. Drew's favorite memory at Deer Creek is when WWF raised $120,000 his junior year and when Coach Stanley came to Deer Creek. Drew's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State and be a frat god. Drew would like to thank his family for being his #1 supporters through it all, his parents for raising him to be the man he is today, Coach Stanley and the team for the countless memories, Tyler Hammonds for being his #1 sweetheart, and most importantly, God, for blessing him with the ability to play football and giving him the most loving family and group of friends he could ask for. Handlers, Mrs. Gracie Donald and Mr. Drew O'Hara. Our next queen candidate is Miss Sydney Moncriss. Sydney's parents are Laura and Rusty Moncriss. Sydney has enjoyed being an athletic trainer for 4 years, being in CrossFit and training for competitions. She enjoys Bible study, eating dessert, and being with friends and family. Sydney's favorite memory at Deer Creek is being on the football field every Friday night and getting to be an athletic trainer with her best friends, Maddie and Gracie. Sydney's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State or Southwestern Oklahoma State to study to be a dermatologist's physician's assistant. Sydney would like to thank God for all the opportunities and blessings He's given her. She thanks her mom, dad, and brother for all their support and love, for pushing her to be her very best and always being there for her. She thanks her godparents, Jennifer and Steve Michael, for their constant love and always making her laugh. Maddie and Gracie, thanks for always standing by her side and for all the memories made. Mrs. Brooke B, thanks for helping her learn so much over the years and for always being someone she can go to. And she says thanks to Parker Cornett for teaching her so much over the past 4 years and giving her the opportunity to be an athletic trainer. You are awesome. Our next king candidate in Cindy's escort is Mr. Logan Huslick. Logan's parents are David and Susan Huslick. Logan enjoys playing and watching sports and going to the lake. Logan's favorite memory at Deer Creek is making state finals in the 4x400 meter relay with Easy, Zach, and Abel. Logan's future plans are to run college track at an undecided university. Logan would like to thank his grandparents, parents, brother, and sister for their endless support, his track and football coaches and teammates, and God for blessing him with the ability to play this game. Handlers, Mrs. Stanley Moncriss and Mr. Logan Huslick. Our last queen candidate is Mrs. Sarah Schulteis. Sarah's parents are Todd and Shannon Schulteis. Sarah enjoys playing soccer for the school and club, planning events with student council, spending time with her small group, and hanging out with friends. Sarah's favorite memory at Deer Creek is being checked out of class in elementary school to watch the homecoming parade while enjoying a snack from Rosie's. Sarah's future plans are to attend Oklahoma State and major in family and pediatric sciences. Sarah would like to thank her mom, dad, brother, and grandparents for loving her endlessly and encouraging her daily. But more specifically, she'd like to thank her papa for being her biggest fan, best coach, and the most devoted, selfless, and wise man she knows. You rock. Our last king candidate and Sarah's escort is Mr. Hunter Freeze. Hunter's parents are John and Shelley Freeze. Hunter enjoys playing sports and going to the gym. Hunter's favorite memory at Deer Creek is beating Logan Huslick in the half mile in 3rd grade. Hunter's future plans are to play baseball at the University of Kansas. Hunter would like to thank his parents, coaches, and teammates because without them he wouldn't be where he is today. Also, God, because without him none of this would be possible. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Sarah Schulteis and Mr. Hunter Freeze. Our homecoming attendants this evening are Mrs. Reagan Likes and Mr. Tabor Trainer. Reagan's parents are Jeff and Kristen Likes. Reagan attends Spring Creek Elementary. Reagan's favorite things are to ride her bike, play basketball, and softball. Reagan's favorite foods are chicken nuggets and watermelon. Reagan wants to be a veterinarian when she grows up. Tabor's parents are Anessa and Brad Trainer. Tabor attends Deer Creek Elementary. Tabor's favorite things to do are play Legos, Hot Wheels, and watch YouTube Kids. Tabor's favorite movie is Captain Underpants. Tabor wants to be an architect when he grows up. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Reagan Likes and Mr. Tabor Trainer. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 Homecoming Queen and King are Miss Sydney Moncriss and Mr. Logan Huslick.
your homecoming queen and
queen. If you would please remain standing. In the light of the recent events in Las Vegas, would everyone observe a moment of silence in their honor? Thank you. The Star-Spangled Banner honors Americans from everywhere who have sacrificed to protect this land and our freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor our flag, those who defend it, and the freedom it represents, Superintendent Ranit Tippins, Principal Melissa Jordan, and Athletic Director Bill Bays invite you to join Darby Cassidy, Deer Creek Director of Bands, and the Deer Creek High School Antler Pride Marching Band in the singing of our national anthem. 43.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Antler Vision. Tonight, it's homecoming in Deer Creek. You're going to get to see the Enid Plainsmen take on the Deer Creek Antlers. Enid comes in at 3-2, ranked number 2 in Class 6A2, and Deer Creek comes in at 2-3, coming off a tough loss last week to Midwest City. Enid last week took on Choctaw and lost 37-0. Prior to that, they've been averaging roughly almost 500 yards a game. So tonight, Jerry, the Deer Creek defense is going to have its work cut out for their classic.
They are going to have their work cut out for them, but I believe that this may be a team that our kind of defense, a swarming kind of defense that we have, 11 men running through the ball, that fits right into what we defense. I think that we have a really great shot tonight. I'm excited. I'm fired up.
I am too. It's homecoming. How can you not be excited?
Oh, it's great festivities and everything. It's been a wonderful night so far. I think it's going to continue.
Well, Deer Creek comes in looking to rebound off that tough loss last week to Midwest City. We won't even go into the score, but we know Hunter Freeze, the offense, Dylan Diaz, and the defense are going to step up really this week and bring it to the Plainsmen like we know they can.
I believe so, and I've noticed out here on the field we have a couple of boys that weren't dressed out last week that are dressed out this week. I think getting those guys back will help. I think coming home always helps, and especially on homecoming. I believe that our offense is firing. We just got to give them a chance. If they can get out early and score, then we're going to be in this the whole game.
Absolutely. So as we move forward here, we're going to have some exciting football. We can't wait to get it started and kick it off. So stick with us all night here on Antler Vision with Jerry, JD, and the rest of these students here doing a great job for Antler Vision.
Let's go Creek.
All right, go Creek.
Have won the toss and have deferred to the second half.
By the 20-yard line. We're at the 20-yard line.
Girls, correct. That's the 20-yard line.
Plainsmen will defend the north end zone. Deer Creek Antlers will receive. Correction. Plainsmen will receive. Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, making some noise.
All right, we're back, and it's homecoming. We're here in Deer Creek tonight to watch the Enid Plainsmen take on your Deer Creek Antlers. Alexi Oldham is about to kick it off. Back deep to receive for the Plainsmen, who've made the trip all the way from Northwest Oklahoma's number 24, Gerald Williams. I'm pumped, Jerry. I'm ready to go.
I am too. I'm fired up. Let's kick this out of the end zone. We get the ball in the second half, so let's get the lead now.
If I had good knees and didn't look like I was in my 40s, I might try to pad up for this one. So here we go. Alexi Oldham kicks it off. High and deep.
Nice.
My goodness.
Out of the end zone.
No chance to return that one. So that's going to bring up the Enid Plainsman offense. Enid Plainsman offense tonight, led by number...
Just to let you know, they didn't give us Enid did not provide us with a roster, so we're doing the best we can.
Number 2, Mason Scrimmager. So I'm looking at a roster on my phone here, folks. That's Mason Scrimmager in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. There's a quick pass to number 13. Thrown and caught. Tackled quickly by number 11, Paxton Gary. That's number 13, Damian Ryman on the catch. So we'll see what kind of offensive look Enid's going to give us here. In the backfield, you're going to have number 28. That's Trey Pennix in the backfield with Scrimmager. We've got trips to the bottom, single to the top. Fakes the handoff again. Quick pass again to number 5.
Get it.
Slices and dices his way. Tries to make a move. Can't get it done. It's brought down by number 41, Parker Johnson.
This isn't the the Enid that at least I was used to seeing. I mean, Enid was line up with a full backfield and pound you, but
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
This is 3 and 4 wide already. That's the way football is now.
Twins to the bottom, single to the top. Scrimmagers in the pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's got an arm. My goodness, there is a quick pass and catch. That's number 24, Gerald Williams, the kick returner. So it looks like Scrimmager can really fling the ball.
Yeah, he threw that into the wind and pretty much on a rope. That was a very good pass.
My goodness.
I think they snuck him out of the backfield or like in that slot over there.
Yep, absolutely.
We just got to get a little bit of pressure on him because we can't give him any more time.
So in to kick for the Plainsman, that looks to be number 11, Hayden Priest, on to kick the extra point. Waits the snap. There's the kick. It's up and good. So with 11:08 left in the first quarter, quick strike by the Plainsman. It's 7 Enid, 0 Deer Creek.
At Farmers, we believe in smart coverage because the more you know, the better you can plan for what's ahead. Find your local agent Bradford Willis, 286-3600. We are insurance. We are farmers.
So kicking off for the Enid Plainsmen here after that quick score is going to be number 18, Creed Skidmore. Back deep to receive for the Antlers. Looks like, we're switching up here. Dylan Diaz is moving up. Seibel's moving back. I'm going to assume that they're going to anticipate the high short kick, just like we saw last week in Midwest City. We had the announcer here just call Preston Seibel the Ocho. What have I been doing all this time? Mr. Creative over here. I like that. What is this dance going on? My goodness.
It reminds me of the field just over yonder at DCO.
Yeah, here we go. Squib kick. Handled by number 21. Taken down really quickly. Jace Edwards downs that ball.
Good job, Jace. You just got to get on the ball, and now it's our offense's turn.
So that was either the Enid Plainsman kickoff team or maybe some kind of a dance company, because that was choreographed if I've ever seen it. So it's going to be the first time we see the Enid Plainsman defense on the field. Hunter Freeze and the Deer Creek offense we're also familiar with is going to make their way out onto the field.
That's the same 11 that we had start game 1.
Deer Creek's got that's Lamoris Davis. We got Logan Hughes slid to the top of the screen. Paxton Gary in the slot.
Go, baby. Yeah.
Nice run by Lamoris Davis. That's good enough for an Antler. First down and 10. I'm thinking, so I'm seeing number 6 on the field here, Jerry. But number 6 on my roster is A.J. Neal. But I'm guessing that's Davion White, and he's just not wearing number 4 tonight, if I had to guess.
Let me go to the binoculars, Bob.
So here we go. Hunter Freeze is going to be in the shotgun. That was good enough for a first down and 10 on the first play, so it's going to be first down again. Hunter Freeze in the shotgun. Lamorris Davis offset to his left. Handoff to Lamorris Davis. Has got a little bit of room. Shakes and bakes his way for a gain of about 5 yards.
Hands off to Lamorris Davis.
Nice run by Lamorris Davis so far. Got about 16 yards on 2 carries, so we'll take that. Here comes the big guy, the Ocho Preston Seibel, as my man Brian's going to call him next door. Hueslick comes to the bottom of your screen. That's Paxton Gary in the slot, and we'll assume Davion White at the top, wearing number 6 tonight.
Yeah, that is Davion.
So Freeze looks to the sidelines. He's got Seibel in there. We're going to see if maybe Seibel's going to bruise some people up down the middle tonight.
Well, the right side of our lines made 2 holes in 2 plays, and Preston's a one-man hole maker here, so let's see. Oh.
Fakes the handoff. There's a quick pass out to Davion White. Catches it, and depending on that spot, it may be good enough for a first down and 10. Whatever spot it is, I'm sure it's going to be. There we go. That's a decent spot. No. Boy, howdy. That's really close. I mean, third down in inches.
One that maybe, I don't know, they would have came in and measured, but they did not. Let's just get the first down. Come on, Preston.
So here we go. There's Preston Seibel.
Attaboy.
Absolutely. He's going to carry a few Plainsmen. My goodness.
I love watching the linemen get in there and push and hit. Yeah, that was awesome.
Absolutely. So there's Preston Seibel with a few inches plus a few yards. It's going to be good enough for another Antler first down and 10. So far, I like what I'm seeing from the Deer Creek offense. You can't help but love this.
It's got to feel good for the linemen, too. You know, they pass block, they pass block, they pass block. They get to fire off here and actually hit somebody, actually create the contact, you know?
Absolutely. Hughes Hustling at the bottom of your screen. Paxton Gary in the slot, Davion White at the top. Freezes in the shotgun, waiting to snap with Seibel. Seibel rolls out for a screen, hit real quickly. That's number 28 for Enid, Trey Pennix. It's going to be just about a 6-yard loss there for Deer Creek. There's Axel Welch. We're going to have Axel Welch on the outside here.
Yeah, it looks
I'm
like
interested in what I'm seeing here. I'm not sure we've seen this formation all year long, have we?
I don't believe so.
Twins to the top and twins to the bottom. We got Axel Welch in the bottom of your screen. Hueslick up there at the top. There's the quick handoff to Davis.
Get
Look
out
at the
there.
room he had. Davis shaking and baking all his way up to the original first down marker. So it's going to bring up about third down. Let's hope he just lost a shoe there. Yeah, I think he just almost lost a shoe there, so we're good. So it's going to bring up now third down and 10 for Deer Creek, back to that original line of scrimmage.
We're on the 38-yard, their 38-yard line. It's even with the wind, maybe that's a 55, 56-yard field goal. You know, it's third and 10. This may be one of those ones where you see what you can get here.
Absolutely.
Maybe the first down, maybe enough to go for it on fourth. I'm not sure, but I'm sure the coach is going to call something good right here.
There's a quick timeout. Looks like Coach Stanley called a timeout. So with 7:49 left in the first quarter, here in Deer Creek, it's homecoming. Enid leads Deer Creek 7-0.
Hopefully you'll never need them, but McBride Orthopedic Hospital and Clinic is proud to provide premier orthopedic services to Deer Creek athletics and their families. Also, Deer Creek varsity football games can be seen on Antler Vision, DeerCreekAntlers.tv. It can be accessed from any computer or smartphone.
All right, we're back here in Deer Creek. It's third down and 10. Hunter Freeze and the Deer Creek offense looks to pick up a long first down and keep this drive going. We got trips to the bottom of your screen. Hunter Freeze in the shotgun with Preston Seibel offset to his right. There's the fake, the handoff to Freeze. Freeze gets flushed out, and he's under pressure. Tackled by a quartet of Plainsmen there. Let's see. But he pops right up. So that's going to bring up fourth down and long. So we'll see what they
14.
can do.
We're keeping the offense in the game.
I mean, this is interesting.
You know, we do have Preston out there, who is our punter.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we may be doing a little quick kick here. Let's see if
that
Enid
would
catches
be great.
on.
Even if they go for it, I love the call. Up, quick kick.
Oh,
Good
Hunter
call,
kicked it.
Jerry.
Bite.
Oh, dagnabbit. You were hoping that second bounce was going to sit it right down, and it didn't. But that's okay. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Enid Plainsmen from the 20-yard line.
So what I saw on that first drive was we can run the football.
Absolutely.
I think we can run the football on these guys. And we know we can throw the football. It just didn't happen then, but we know from the previous 5 games we know how to throw the football. So if we can get our running game going, they're going to walk up, and Logan and Paxton and those guys are going to feast, I think, later in the game. We need our defense right here to I think that kind of caught us off guard in the last series. If we can come out here and stop them, get the ball back, we'll be looking good.
So here goes Scrimmager. There's the quick handoff to number 28. It's got a little bit of room. Stanley's going to push him out of bounds after a gain of about 5. Trey Pennix on the carry for Enid. It's going to bring up 2nd down, and nice mark there. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 8. It wasn't a big a gain as I thought it was. So Scrimmager in the shotgun again. We got a single, twin receivers to the top, we'll call it. Single to the bottom. There's Gerald Williams.
Get a rush. Get your hands up, boys. Get him. Get him, Isaac.
Get him, Isaac.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's number 24, Gerald Williams. I got to get that name right. Number 24, Gerald Williams.
Wow, he climbed the ladder on that one.
He really did. So far, a couple of great plays by Gerald Williams. Scrimmager really throwing the ball around tonight. So Scrimmager in the shotgun. Now it's a quick handoff again to Pennix.
Good job, defense.
Taken down by number 34, Logan Stanley. And who's that? That's number 44, Tyler Hammonds.
And number 23, Jacob Johnson.
Right. So here we go. It's going to bring up 2nd down and basically 10. Scrimmager's going to be in the shotgun. He's going to have twins to the top and a single to the bottom. There's a quick handoff to Pennix again. He's tackled immediately by
28 on the carry, Trey Pennix.
number 44.
Stopped by number 44,
Tyler Hammonds.
As you can see on your screen, we're wearing our black uniforms tonight for the first time this year. And a couple of the numbers are different than what it says here on our roster. So
yes, yeah, we're trying to kind of make sure we are calling the right names here.
Get a rush,
so there's
fellas.
Scrimmager. Fakes the handoff, quick throw, and overthrows his receiver. That's
that was a nice play by
Dylan
Hunter.
Diaz on coverage, I think. No, pardon me. Of course, that's
Hunter
number
Smith.
20, Hunter Smith on coverage.
Hunter broke on the ball before it was even thrown, and whether their quarterback meant to or not, he overthrew him. If he would have thrown it on a rope to him, Hunter would be in the end zone over here.
Absolutely.
We'd be tied. Good stop by the defense, though. Good stop.
Oh, what do we got here? Here's the punt. They break those huddles quick. Oh, just about hits a Plainsman. Gets an Enid roll. It's going to be down to about the 18-yard line, 17-yard line.
Well, the defense stood up there.
Yeah,
stopped
absolutely.
them. We gave up about 25, 30 yards on that drive, but we stopped them. You know, now we have the ball back. It's our turn to go score.
Absolutely.
I'm going to explore a little bit of that right side of the line again here, I think, because we had 2 big holes on that side of the line on those running plays.
We'll see if they can continue to run the ball. I think you're exactly right. And then possibly at some point, Logan Husley, Paxton Gary, Davian White are going to get more involved in this game.
That safety's up pretty high. Oh, there it
There's
is.
big man, Axel Welch, right down the middle. My goodness. Axel Welch carrying a Plainsman out to the 42-yard line.
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a tight end right there.
Tight end across the middle.
Yes, sir. Throw it 5 yards and let him run over people for 20.
If that guy on the radio was here today, he would love that play. So here we go. Rolling quick. Hunter Freeze in the shotgun. Holds it up. We got twin receivers to the top of your screen. That's White and Gary. Logan Hueslick alone on the bottom. Oh, Lamoris Davis just gets tangled up and falls down. I mean, only a loss of about 2, so we'll keep it going here. You don't see that very much from Morris Davis. He must, maybe somebody stepped on somebody's toe.
The old turf monster jumped up and grabbed him.
Exactly. Twin receivers to the top of your screen and single to the bottom. Morris Davis is back there with Freeze. They look to the sideline for the offensive play to be called in. Can't quite see those arms flailing about, covered up by the score on your screen there. Quick pass to number 1, Logan Huselig, caught. It's going to be good enough for a gain of probably about 7 or 8. Bring up, well, never mind. The spot wasn't quite what I thought it'd be, but that's okay. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3, we'll call it. Freezes in the shotgun, looks towards the sideline.
This is an important 3rd down early in the game. We need to get this and drive one down the rest of the way.
The way we've been running the ball, and super confident. Oh, here we go. Freezes back. There's that screen we talked about, Jerry. Morris Davis shaking and baking his way all the way out to about the 40, down to about the 43, 44-yard line.
It was a well set up screen. They had one of their players got through. We had 3 guys out blocking, and he came in from behind. If he doesn't get him, he scores on that. But that was a good defensive play, but that's a big first down for the Antlers.
So we're going to have twin receivers to the top of your screen, and we're going to have a single to the bottom. That's Logan Huslig at the bottom of your screen. Gary and White at the top. Freeze takes the handoff. There's Axel Welch again. Pulls in the catch. Brought down at about the 32-yard line.
That's my favorite. I love that play. I always tell young quarterbacks the tight end is your best friend, and he is by far your best friend.
Yeah, you got to love the utilization of the big man, Axel Welch, in the center of the field, because he can pull that in for sure. So the offensive huddle breaks. Hunter Freeze and the rest of the Antlers come to the line. Yeah. We've got twin receivers to the top. That's Huslig and Gary. Freeze rolls out, throws to the boundary, just misses Logan Huslig on the boundary.
Yeah, he had him out there. We had 2 receivers out there, but just overthrew him barely.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 10 yards. Freeze looks towards the sideline for the offensive call. So we'll see if Freeze can get into a rhythm if they start to throw the ball a little more consistently here. Really looking forward to watching Hunter Freeze maybe hook up with Paxton Gary or Davion White or even Logan Huslig here.
Let's go back to the big man.
There's Morris Davis.
Go.
Ball's on the ground, but Davis has presence of mind to immediately sit right back up and grab that ball.
And end up gaining about 4 yards out of that play, getting a manageable 3rd down now.
Absolutely.
Dylan Diaz is coming into the game.
When Dylan Diaz comes into the game offensively, we typically know what that means. When this huddle breaks,
we're about to pound it.
We're about to the Dylan dozer. And Hunter Freeze, well.
Actually, he's splitting off
Hunter
to the
Freeze,
side.
Yeah, Hunter Freeze is going to stay in the shotgun here. So we're going to have twins to the top. There's Dylan Diaz right there in the middle.
That's something we haven't shown this year.
Number 28. Number 28 put a lick on Dylan Diaz, and he's not going to make it to the sideline. Let's keep our fingers crossed for that young man, Jerry.
Oh.
Oh my.
He's up on his knees. He should be fine. They're over there checking him out. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout while he's down, and we'll be right back.
All right, with 2:31 left in the first quarter, it's 7-0. Enid leads.
Number 28 for the Plainsmen is up and walking off the field. Trey Pennix. Gonna bring up 4th down for the Antlers.
We're back here in Deer Creek, and it's going to be 4th down for the Antlers. Alexi Oldham comes on to kick for the Antlers.
It's about a 46-yard field goal. We do have the wind. It's not as heavy as it was earlier, but The kid's got a good leg.
Absolutely. Let's see what Alexi can get done here. He hits this field goal. It will be impressive. Here we go. They await the snap. Ball's down. There's the kick.
Get there. Yes,
He's
sir.
got it. Absolutely. Alexi Oldham with a 46-yard field goal for the Antlers. With 2:20 left in the first quarter, that brings the score to 3 for Deer Creek and 7 for the Plainsmen.
Way to go, Creek.
Absolutely. Way to get on the board. Nice kick by Alexi Oldham. All right, with 2:20 left in the first quarter, we're back here in Deer Creek. The Plainsmen lead the Antlers 7-3. However, Alexi Oldham just kicked a monster field goal, 46 yards for Alexi Oldham. And he's back on the field now to kick off. And it will have no chance for return out of the end zone.
That was a big kick. Both of those were big kicks for him, so very nice done.
So it's going to be the Enid Plainsmen offense back out on the field. Enid Plainsman offense back on the field. We're going to have Scrimmager back in the shotgun again.
It's good to
the number
see.
28, who barely made it off the field a second ago, is in the backfield with Scrimmager. We're going to have trips to the bottom of your screen and a single to the top. Scrimmager awaits the snap.
Oh, get him.
Scrimmager scrambles. Is tackled from behind by number 10, Dylan Diaz. Nice tackle by Dylan.
That was a strange play. It was like half the offense moved and half didn't, but
Right.
Isaac got up in the air, and he had to pull it down and run instead of throw it to his receiver.
So far what we're seeing tonight with that kickoff choreography, I wonder if, that could have been a busted play, but I wonder if there's just some unusual things they do offensively. So here's the run. Oh, that's, pardon me, I said earlier, the guy who barely made it off the field was number 28. That's actually number 20. Once again, if you've watched games with us this year, numbers are hard to read, ladies and gentlemen. That's Khalid Lee in for number 28, Trey Pennix.
All right, defense, time to stiffen up here. Let's go now.
That was good enough for a Plainsman first down and 10. So there's the handoff to Khalid Lee, and Dylan Diaz had him dead to rights. Oh, that might have been a flag.
Yeah, I believe so. It's a pink flag down on the field.
That may have been a face mask, unfortunately.
It is.
Refs are going to discuss it here.
It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Oh, yeah.
And so the pink flag.
Nice. Good job for the ref. So here we go. Garrett Johnson's coming off the field. Into the game is number 54, Drew O'Hara, part of the homecoming court earlier tonight.
It's good to see Drew back out there. It's also good to see Griff Stanley back out there on the field after a small injury he had a couple weeks ago. But
so that's going to be a personal foul face mask. My goodness. It's going to move him down to about the 38-yard line. So we're going to have Scrimmager in the Plainsman offense going from the 38-yard line in.
All right, it's time to stop him here, D. Let's go now. We need to get a good tackle in here. To sack him or get a turnover somehow.
We got trips to the top, single to the bottom. Khalid Lee's in the backfield. Handoff to Khalid Lee.
There's a
flag.
flag.
So maybe we'll have a holding on that.
It came from the place where holding is called 99% of the time.
I would love to see that and get those yards back maybe.
Right on.
They call Preston English. That is the best.
Our old buddy Brian Weathers is over doing the PA next door. He, our normal PA announcer here at the stadium, had to have I think the first day off in like 20 years. And Brian Weathers came in, and he brings his own unique style. I love Brian.
Last night when I heard somebody asked me about Brian doing PA, and I said, for the high school game? I said, I don't think that guy's like ever missed. Because Brennan Miyake, Joel Blumenthal. I've been hearing him say names for years. Scrimmagers in the shotgun. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Lee. Rolls out. There. In and out of the hands of Gerald Williams. So that's name's Williams, right?
That was a good pass, and it did. It
Gerald
just went
Williams.
right off his hands. And I'm going to tell you, I'm thankful.
Yeah, I am thankful too. I was just about to say that. Gerald Williams, there's no doubt of the people on this field. He's got some wheels, and he's right. If they all lined up at the goal line and had a race, I think Gerald Williams might be right up there near the top with some of these players. He can move. So scrimmager awaits the snap. There it is. Fakes the handoff to Lee. He's under pressure by number 41 and brought down by number 41, Parker Johnson, and number 43, Griff Stanley.
Johnson got in there and grabbed him by the legs, and he tried to go, and Griff just came in and buried him at the end. That was a big play. Big play by our defensive line. Moved him back even further. This is the big play. They're going to spread us out in one-on-one coverage. It's 3rd and 23.
32. Yeah, I was going to say 3rd and 22, but hey, whatever. Potato. So here we go, scrimmager, 3rd and 23.
It's a screen.
And scrimmager's just running for his life, basically, because
that was a good pass.
So let's see if they call it inbounds or out of bounds. We're waiting on the call from the ref.
The line judge missed it, and so he was covered up by some players, so he's asking for help from the back judge. Of course, the Deer Creek coaches and players are letting him know they believe it was incomplete, but he is marking it.
Say it's complete.
Wow.
Well, we'll just roll with that call, Jerry.
Now it's 4th and 5, very manageable, and they're going to go for it right here.
Absolutely. So scrimmager and the Plainsman offense going to go for it on 4th and 5. Now we could also look for the quick kick here too.
Yeah, come on defense. He's trying to make us jump off sides.
Yeah, he really is. Hard count.
There's 10 seconds left, 4, 6 seconds left in the play clock.
So they're going to run it. There's the
Get
quick
him right
handoff to Lee. My goodness, what a play by number 41,
Woo!
Parker Johnson.
The big blue stepped up right there.
Who was that other guy in there? That was also number 54, part of your homecoming court, Drew O'Hara.
Big play right there. They tried to get us to jump off sides, and usually when that happens, it runs down and they call timeout. They hiked the ball, and they handed it off to their money man right there, and we came in, broke through, made great tackle. That was a huge play early in this game.
So here comes the Deer Creek offense. We got Hunter Freeze on the field. We're going to have Hustling at the top. I promise I'm going to get that down, folks. Paxton Gary in the slot and Davion White at the bottom.
Light him up.
Morris Davis is in the backfield. Here we go, Antler fans. Freeze is going to await the snap. Fakes the handoff to Davis. Looks for number 1, Logan Huslig, and just a bit off on that. Just a bit off on that pass.
I know we're trying to throw a little bit here with the wind, and which is really laid down. The flag was standing beautifully during the national anthem straight away, and it's kind of gingerly laying there now. But I like the way our offensive line is pushing their defense around. I'm ready to pound it a little bit, old school football.
Absolutely. When you have the opportunity to pound the ball in 6A2, it sounds like we're taking it here. So here we go. Hustling at the top of your screen, Gary in the slot, White at the bottom. Davis is in the backfield. Freeze stands in the pocket.
Nice.
Quick pass to Huslig, who turns the corner. Hustling meets some resistance on the sideline, but it wasn't as much resistance as they'd hoped it'd be, I believe.
He left a guy laying there as he gingerly just stepped out of bounds. That was a big play. Nice throw by Hunter, and I mean, Huslig's the leading receiver in all of 6A. 6A1 or 6A2. Big schools or the smaller 6A schools. The kid's a football player, and he comes up big every single week.
And you've seen, there's something about Logan Hustlig, and I don't know what it is, but you've seen week after week that there's at least one play where a DB thinks he's going to drop and lower the boom on Logan Hustlig. And what does he do? He keeps his feet every time.
Yeah. I mean, the kid makes plays, and that's I'm fired up. We're going to go score right here.
Absolutely. So that's the end of the first quarter, and at the end of the first quarter, here at homecoming at Deer Creek, Enid leads Deer Creek 7-3.
Smart coverage. Because the more you know, the better you can plan for what's ahead. Find your local agent, Bradford Willis. Call him at 286-3600. We are insurance. We are farmers.
All right.
So it's first down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Hunter Freeze is in the shotgun, twin receivers to the top, and Logan Huslick all alone to his bottom.
There we go. Oh.
There's the handoff to number 10, Dylan Diaz, who's grabbed really high.
Looks
but
like
brought
a face
down.
mask to me there at first, but
Yeah, I mean, the way his chin dropped a little bit, you thought he surely had a hold of the face mask. Brought down there very quickly by number 7, Jaden Palmer from Enid.
so if they made an adjustment to walk up a little bit to stop our run, Hunter, light them up.
Absolutely. Huslick at the bottom of your screen, White and Gary to the top. Here's Dylan Diaz at running back again.
Oh, right back
Freeze
here.
back to the other side of the field. He's got a wide open Dylan Diaz. Makes a move at the 30-yard line. Makes another
go,
move
Dylan,
at the
go.
20. At the 10,
go,
the
go,
5.
go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Deer Creek.
Woo!
Dylan Diaz goes 47 yards from Hunter Freeze for a Deer Creek touchdown.
What a well-designed play. They had Dylan in the backfield. Hunter rolled to his left. Dylan wheeled out by himself on the right. We got a perfect pass back. He made two guys miss and ran through another guy. That was awesome. And great blocking by our receivers downfield.
Dylan Diaz is hard to bring down.
He's a good football player.
So here's Alexi Oldham to kick the extra point. It's up, and let me see those hands. It's good. So with 11:17 left in the second quarter as we head towards halftime, it's Deer Creek 10, Enid 7.
11:17 in the second quarter, and Deer Creek takes the lead.
So we're back here in Deer Creek. 11:17 left in the second quarter. Deer Creek now leads Enid 10-7. Alexi Oldham's going to kick off for the Antlers and back deep for the Plainsman. Number 24, that's the speedster Gerald Williams.
I'm in favor of the pop-up kick here.
Yeah, I mean, if Gerald Williams doesn't touch the ball the rest of the night, I'm fine with that.
Oh, backspin.
Get ready. Oh,
Wow, that was more pooch than I thought.
yeah. Yeah, Will Michael was right there ready to lower the boom if he didn't fair catch that. But he did, and so now it's going to be Enid Plainsman ball at about the 42-yard line where it'll be first down and 10 for Scrimmager in the offense.
It's time for our defense. We're playing with a lead now. Let's go out here and hold it.
Absolutely. Deer Creek defense wants to come out and shut Scrimmager and the rest of the Plainsmen down here. So who we've got in on offense here? That's number 23, Jaden Demiracut. So here's Scrimmager waiting for the snap. There it is. Quick pass to number 88, in and out of the hands of number 88, Lincoln Sefcik. So here's Scrimmager in the shotgun. It's going to bring up second down and 10. He's got, I think that's Khalid Lee. There's a, what
Wow.
a catch by Gerald Williams.
Catch by number 24,
Oh,
Gerald
he may have.
Williams.
He's got a hitch, got up with a little hitch in his get along there.
That kid is a good football player,
Yeah.
too. I mean, one quarter was enough for me to see of him. He's a good football player.
So, yeah, number 24, Gerald Williams, a senior, is listed at 5'9", 155 pounds, but you got to think, he may be a diamond in the rough for somebody out there. So there's a handoff, quick handoff to number 20.
Number 20 on the carry.
Khalid Lee.
Khalid Lee. And brought down by number 54, Drew.
Brought down by number 54, Drew O'Hara.
All right, we got to bow up right here and stop him.
So it's going to be second down and about 6 yards, 6.5, maybe 7. You're going to have trips to the bottom of your screen, single receiver to the top. Scrimmager takes the snap. It's flushed out of the pocket by number 41, Parker Johnson. Throws, but it's going to be way too long.
Good pressure right there. You have to get that pressure on and make him throw it earlier than he wants to, and that's what he had to do just then, especially with one-on-one coverage. That's the way football is nowadays. It's my guy against your guy, and you've got to get the pressure on the quarterback if they're going to spread us out like that.
I've been impressed with Scrimmager throwing the ball so far tonight. I mean, from what I've read in clippings and stuff like this, I knew he could throw the ball. They averaged, through their first 3 games before they were shut out by Choctaw last week, they averaged nearly 500 yards a game and 44 points.
Big
There's
play.
A handoff to number 20, Khalid Lee, tackled by number 44, Tyler Hammonds. Nice tackle by Tyler Hammonds.
They lost about a half yard on that. That brings up 4th down and a long 7.
They're not bringing the punter out at this point.
Let's hear some cheering. Make some noise.
They're going to go for it on 4th down again. It didn't work last time, so let's see if it'll work this time.
No.
So there's Scrimmager, fakes the handoff. He's under pressure.
Get up there and get him.
He's going to try to throw that ball. Overthrows it. No call, no flag.
And it's a 1st down, Antlers.
My goodness, that's the second time they went for it on 4th down, and the second time they didn't get it.
And we'll take that all day long.
A little reminiscent of the Southmore game down in Moore, our first game, Jerry, where they went for it on 3 or 4 4th downs, and they had stops.
You hear people say, it pays to go for it on 4th down instead of punt and all that. Well, I hope that theory is wrong this evening, all night for them.
Absolutely. So here comes the Deer Creek offense back onto the field. Dylan Diaz comes back out with the offense again. Davion White's going to be at the bottom of your screen. We're going to have Dylan Diaz in the slot. Hustlick goes to the top of your screen. Lamorris Davis is back in at running back. He's offset to Freeze's left. He throws it up for Logan Hustlick. Oh! Nice catch by Logan Hustlick at the 28-yard line.
Sorry, I hollered there. I got a little excited.
Woo! I've been waiting for that. Throw it up to Logan, and they sure did it.
Hunter threw a beautiful ball in there. I mean,
really was.
They say only where your guy can get it. No one else would have got that. I mean, his hands were out of bounds when he caught it, but his feet were inside, so that was perfect.
Beautiful pass by Hunter Freeze. Twin receivers to the bottom of your screen, single to the top. Freeze is in the shotgun. Oh, drops the ball, but it's going to be recovered very quickly there by Lamorris Davis.
Recovered by number 2, Lamorris Davis.
Just a little miscommunication there, or possibly just somebody getting a little too close on faking the handoff, whatever the case may be. It's just a good deal that Deer Creek covers that ball.
I mean, just talking football generally here, as a quarterback, when I played quarterback 30 years ago, you got the snap underneath the center. Whereas a quarterback now, you have to oversee the defense, see what you're going to do, call the audible, and then you have to catch the ball and then do something. And sometimes that's pretty difficult, yeah.
It's a lot. Freeze is in the shotgun. It's fleshed out just a little bit. Throws it up to Logan Huslick and just over Logan Huslick's hands. Really close.
Just missed him. I mean, by a stride or 2.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 12 for the Antlers. Ball's at the 31-yard line.
You say this is in that territory where it's at the 31. I mean, we know we have a good kicker here. It would be about a 48-yard field goal from there into a slight win. This is one of those ones where, look for a screen, see what you can get. Maybe the 1st down, maybe enough to go for it on 4th.
Hustlick at the bottom of the screen, Gary in the slot. Here's Freeze in the shotgun. Quick throw to Hustlick. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to be down at about the 25, the 25 and a half yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down and about
A long 6.
Yeah, a long 6.
That was a
And
screen
we're going to
play.
go for it.
Yeah.
Here we go. We quick kicked last time in this situation. I don't feel a quick kick coming here.
No, I think we're going to go ahead and get a first down.
They look towards the sideline for the offensive call. And there's a timeout. So with 8:04 left in the second quarter here in Deer Creek on homecoming, it's Deer Creek 10, Enid 7. All right, we're back here in Deer Creek with 8:04 left in the second quarter. Deer Creek leads Enid 10-7. It's going to bring up a 4th down for Deer Creek here at about the 26-yard line. Deer Creek with about 4th and 6. Antler offense is on the field, and they're going for it. Hustlig's at the top of the screen. Gary's in the slot. Davis is offset to Freeze's right. And we've got White down here alone at the bottom of your screen.
This would be a good time for Axel right down the middle of the field.
Absolutely. There's Freeze. Gets flushed out. He's got just a tad bit of room.
Wow.
And he's going to fight for a first down.
Now there's a flag back down in the middle of the scrum where the offensive line was, and that may be holding on us, but by Hunter doing that and fighting through those tackles, he's going to force them to take this penalty. If he would have done that, it would have been a turnover on downs. That was a great just effort by Hunter right there.
Absolutely. You know, we've seen several games this year with Deer Creek where Hunter Freeze, instead of his arm, has used his feet to really help the team, you know, secure a win, move the ball, and he can run.
I'm going to call that a chop block.
Didn't see that one coming.
And that gets movement off the sideline. Looks like the punting team is coming in. Or is that our, yeah, it's our punting team.
Yeah, that's Preston Seibel. As Brian would say, the Ocho. So this will be a punt for Preston Seibel and Deer Creek punt team. Got Will Michael at the top of your screen, going to try to gun this one, and that's number 20? I think that's number 20, Hunter Smith there at the bottom of your screen. I love this formation with those offensive linemen just offset just a little bit. So here we go. There's the punt from Seibel. Nice.
Get a good roll.
Oh, good roll.
Yeah,
nice.
let it go. Great
so
job,
that's going to be
Preston.
downed at about the 7-yard line by the Deer Creek Antlers.
Great punt right there.
Absolutely. And Preston, I've noticed on a lot of his punts this year, he has that backward spin.
He does.
Which sometimes when it comes to the bounce works out really well.
That one hit and just sat.
Yeah, absolutely. It's science, Jerry.
It's what you would want on a par 3, you know?
An oblong ball with a backward spin. It's science. That's how it works. So here comes the Plainsman offense. Scrimmager fakes the handoff. There's Gerald Williams on the outside. He's got a little room. It's going to be good enough for about a gain of, let's call it 6, maybe 7. Bring up second down for the Plainsmen.
If we can hold them back down here, make them punt, then we can get good field position again.
There's a carry by number 28. Now there he is. That's number 28. That's the gentleman we saw go down a little bit that made everybody nervous because he wobbled and did not look great in his exit off the field just about 20, 30 minutes ago here. That's number 28, Trey Pennix. So here's Scrimmager waiting on the snap. Quick handoff to Pennix.
28 on the
Pennix is feeling good. That was a run of about 3 yard lines.
by number 44.
You know what they say about this quarterback for Enid, Jerry? He's great in a game, but he's a really good scrimmager. Well,
We're going to
I mean,
get a talking to
yeah.
by Miss Harris for that joke. I'm just going to let you know.
no, puns are good, Jerry. I got puns. So here is the scrimmager awaiting the snap. There's the quick handoff to Pennix. Met immediately by one of the Dylans, Dylan Beers.
That's going to be a legal procedure on them as well.
Flag on the play, false start on the Plainsman.
Love that flag on the play.
You almost wish that would have they'd have let that one go, because
Yeah,
we would have had third and
know.
about 8 right there.
Dylan Beers was Johnny on the spot, or Dylan on the spot, if you will. I mean, he met him in the backfield. So here's Scrimmager in the shotgun. Pennix is back there with him. Scrimmager fakes the handoff to Pennix and throws it way downfield. Nice adjustment on the ball by number 81, Caleb Chamber. But good coverage by number 11, Paxton Gary.
Broken up by number 11.
He threw it on a line, but it's one of those ones where it's kind of like a jump ball almost. You had 2 guys out here with no one within 15 yards of them. That's the way it is, and they both were jockeying for position, and thankfully the ball went by.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they called a penalty of some kind here. Roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either.
I was paying attention down here to the ball, but
We'll have to go with it. Scrimmager looks to be okay, though, even though he was roughed. Seems to be fine. So here we go. Trips to the top of your screen, single to the bottom. Scrimmager in the shotgun. Pennix offset to his right.
get him.
Under pressure, almost brought down by
Holding.
number 43. There's a Will Michael on the coverage with a nice play defensively.
It took a minute there, but the ref did pull his pink hanky out, and we did get the holding, because there was 2 or 3 of them right there.
Absolutely.
I wasn't going to say anything negative about the referees, but he did make the right call, so good job.
Absolutely. He saw what we saw, and he's closer. So they're going to back the Plainsman up here. It's going to be first and about a half a trip to Enid. My goodness. There's more. What is that? First and 25?
About 26.
Yeah.
26 and a half.
Okay. Scrimmager's got the arm, so we know he can throw it down the field. So we'll see what the defense can do to keep. They're going to start deep, and we'll make them finish deep here.
Draw play. There you go, Isaac. Nice job. The whole defensive line got in there, but Isaac
Away, nice tackle.
When he spread out, broke down to make that tackle, there was nowhere to go. I mean, he took up a lot of space right there. That was a really good play by the D. Because you got to think they're going to run a draw, screen pass right there, try to see what they can get and get it going. Hey, we stopped him. Now it's going to be second and 27 and a half, 28.
Yeah, absolutely. Scrimmager did what he could, and the running back did what he could to sell that draw play, and it just didn't go anywhere. Isaac Away was right there. There's Scrimmager again. He rolls out.
Oh, shuffle.
Quick pass to number 24, Gerald Williams, but it's not going to be near good enough. So we've got an antler down right now.
Gerald Williams, we've got an injured antler on the field.
That's number 43, Griff Stanley down.
Griff Stanley.
Griff has been, like I said, Griff missed last week with an injury, and he's out here gutting it out tonight. His mom probably would wish he wasn't.
Yeah.
But he's out here gutting it out, and he's a senior. This is what you do, and
Right.
So we're just hoping and praying for him, and hope he can get up here and continue and feel better soon.
Absolutely. We'll keep our fingers crossed here for Griff.
This upcoming play, it's going to be a big play. It's going to be third down. I'm trying to see where
About
they're
21, 22.
We just have to be careful. There's 2 thoughts here. One, Scrimmager draws back and just throws it, and says one-on-one, let's throw it down the field, way down there, and see what happens.
Hope for pass interference, maybe. Yeah.
Or you might throw like a screen here, and get a screen pass over there. So we just got to be sound. We got to be smart on defense. We've got to get through the line and pressure him. but also being wary of the draw. That's playing defense. But if we can stop them back here and make them punt to us, we have plenty of time left in the quarter to go down and get more points. But here's Griff standing up right there.
All right, good to see Griff up, walking off under his own power.
Nice job. Gets a big round of applause here. He was in the homecoming court this evening.
Absolutely. So the Plainsman offense will come back out onto the field. And here comes the Antler defense. We'll see what they can do to try to hold these Plainsmen and make them punt from deep in their own territory. You're going to have twin receivers to the top of your screen, single receiver to the bottom.
I'm finding 24, and I'm going to get on him.
Absolutely. Scrimmager doesn't even fake the handoff. There's a pump fake, and he throws it up just like we talked about. Overthrows number 13.
Nice job by
Damian Ryman.
Paxton Gary with good coverage on him right there. He did the old out and up. And there was a little bit of contact, but, that happens in football. And the referee made a good play because it was mutual. They both pushed off at the same time. Defense held him down here. We're going to get the ball back right here.
Absolutely.
Nice. Ever since that first drive, the defense has settled down. Hey, we got this, and figured it out. Good coaching on the sideline.
All right, so here we go. Get to see the Enid punter this time. That's Scrimmager 2.
Boy, Isaac almost blocked that when he got in there real fast.
It's interesting to think about the Enid punter being the quarterback. You got to keep an eye on that, I guess, right?
All right.
So here we go, first down and 10 for the Deer Creek Antlers.
The ref's still walking it up because that landed on the. I'm just going to say that landed on the track over there in front of the Enid
that's
bench.
right. We talked about this last week.
We got the ball on the 50-yard line.
The angle of where it crosses the
Right.
out-of-bound line. Yeah, this happened to us in Midwest City last week.
It almost took out a couple of the Enid cheerleaders over there. So that's great field position. We need to do something with it. This is the time our offense has got to rest. Let's go pound them and let's go score.
Twin receivers to the top of the screen, single receiver to the bottom. Freeze in the shotgun, and that's Preston Seibel in, offset to Freeze's left.
Go, Preston.
Quick handoff to Seibel's
Here he
got a
goes.
little room. Somebody's fixing to get trucked. Look out.
Yeah.
Preston Seibel carries it all the way down to the 35-yard line. Nice run by Preston Seibel.
I'll tell you what, we have a good group of we have a good group of skilled people. The first 3 or 4 games of the year, we didn't see Preston in the backfield. He's our starting middle linebacker. He punts. And last week, I think he opened up some eyes. He ran for over 100 yards against Midwest City. And, we've watched this kid play football for years. He was that big his sophomore year, too.
We joked about, in our open at Southmore, we talked about thunder and lightning. And then we didn't see any thunder for several weeks. But here comes the thunder with Preston. There's a quick pass to Logan Huslick, who's got a little bit of room, and they're not going to take him down. Blow a whistle.
Hey. Yeah,
there we go. There we go. Logan Huslick, nice catch.
I walked up next to him last night. We were having the parade out here, and he's a good. He's over 6 foot tall, and he doesn't look like he's that strong, but he's one of those wiry, like wrestling type strong. He was just standing up to 4 or 5 guys, and
like I think 2 of them were linebackers.
Yeah, they were all bigger than he was, but that great fighting there. Holds them to the ball.
Absolutely. Enid's linebackers they're not going to have to worry about any strong breeze. They can stand their ground.
This is going to put us in prime space to score right here.
Absolutely. So you got to love that with 4:58 left in the second quarter as we head towards halftime. Deer Creek leading 10-7. And we're set up here on the 11-yard line, headed in towards our end zone.
Who's Preston going to get to run over right here is my question.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We got Huslick at the bottom of your screen. We got White and Gary at the top of your screen. Seibel's in the backfield, and I bet his eyes are on fire. He's ready to go. Oh, Freeze drops back. They look for the screen to number 8, Preston Seibel. Absolutely. Flag on the play. Well, there's a flag on the play here.
There is a flag.
Are they going to call he caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage, which means our lineman can be across the line of scrimmage. They're huddling up and talking about it, but I really think that's probably what they were talking about. Was he behind the line of scrimmage when he caught it? If not,
he was.
The lineman will be a legal lineman downfield. But Let's see.
Whatever the call is, we'll accept it and move on, but let's hope. Not like we have a choice not to accept it.
I'm jumping out this window.
We file an appeal. Strongly worded letter.
Let's see what they're going to say here.
They're moving
bringing
us
it back.
Nabbit. Well,
they are saying illegal man downfield.
Illegal man downfield on the play.
Well, the rule is if he catches it behind the line of scrimmage, they can be downfield. You know, I don't know.
Ball's on the 21-yard
I don't know.
line. We're still
It seems to me we have.
that's okay. We're first down and 15. It's not like it wasn't a 15-yarder.
It just took back a really nicely called and ran play for a touchdown.
You know what I do right here? I run the same play.
Yeah, right on.
So here we go. There's a quick pass to Logan Huslick.
Or just let do that.
Little shakes and bakes. It's going to bring it down to about forward progress is going to get him to the 4-yard line. Am I right, line judge? I think I am. Yeah, let's call it the 4. So now it's second down at the 4-yard line.
We can actually get a first down on the 1-yard line here.
We really could.
Yeah. I'm so thankful that the rain that was coming in here tonight is going to hold off till after the game is well over. We've got a wonderful crowd here tonight. I just love seeing these stands packed with blue.
It really is packed tonight too. So here's Hunter freezing the shotgun, brings Davion White in motion. That's interesting.
Good catch right there.
Quick pass back across to Paxton Gary. It's broken up by number 28, Trey Pennix.
That was a good catch by Hunter on that snap, rolling that way to collect himself and get rid of it right there.
Davion White in motion brought the flow at the defense that way, and then Gary went across and against the grain, so to speak. Freeze almost hit him.
This is a 3rd down and 3 right here. You know, we'll take the 3, but we need 7 right here.
Do we have an I formation in play here? Yes. So here we go. Preston Seibel's a one-man I formation.
Go, Preston.
There's Preston Seibel in the end zone.
Give it to him.
That's a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Deer Creek.
Woo!
Preston Seibel.
Wow. The left side of they, you know, obviously inside the 5, they walked a bunch of guys up, and it wasn't just some 3-man defensive line. The left side of our offensive line from Ethan Renner all the way to the left there just blew open a hole. By the time Preston got there, he had a little head of steam going, and he just ran through 2 linebackers. That was a great, when you can run the ball from the 4 on 3rd and goal to 4 and get a touchdown, that's saying something about your offense right there. I'm fired up. Great job by the line.
Alexi Oldham's kick is up and good. So with 3:49 as we head towards halftime, left in the 2nd quarter, Deer Creek leads Enid 17-7. All right, we're back. So with 3:49 left in the 2nd quarter as we head towards halftime, Deer Creek has taken a 17-7 lead over the number 10 team in 6A2, the Enid Plainsmen.
All right, let's see if this pooch kick. Kicking up into that. The wind really has died down. I believe that's in front of that front coming toward us, but let's see where this pooch goes here.
Alexi Oldham, the ball blows off the tee. There must be a little wind. So in comes number 3, Cade Carter. Cade will play Lucy to Alexi Oldham's Charlie Brown. We'll make sure Cade doesn't pull the ball out and go.
Things are great when you're winning, aren't they?
Yeah, no, it changes the feeling in the entire booth. So there's high and short. Fair catch called for by number 88. Ball's down. Recovered by Trey Pennix.
That's one of those pop flies in the left center, and the 2 guys are running toward each other, and you're like, oh, no.
Both of them said mine,
That's
and
one of
both of them ran into each other.
They'll blame each other on film tomorrow. You watch it. But that was a good, hey, for a pooch kick, giving them the ball in the 27, that's a great kick. I mean, that's a really good play right there. Usually you see like the 35 and stuff.
So 3:45 left in the second quarter. You're going to see Enid likely try to push the ball here with scrimmager's arm. Fakes the handoff. No, hands the ball off to Pennix. My bad.
Golly,
Oh,
nice
Dylan
play.
Diaz. Dylan Diaz was really close to ripping that ball out. You saw Pennix's arm come way back behind him. He was lucky to hold on to that ball. Dylan Diaz
on the stop,
doing his best to rip that thing out of there.
along with number 29, Dylan Beers.
Yeah, Dylan Beers was in there too. I was trying to see who the second one was.
So there's the snap to scrimmager, fakes the handoff.
Inside screen.
Up, in and out of the hands of number 14 there for Enid. Number 14 for Enid being Ryan Stotts.
Nice play there by Hunter Johnson, or Parker Johnson.
Parker Johnson.
Don't have my glasses on. He read that the whole way. I mean, that's, even if he'd have caught it, he'd have been down right there. This is a huge play. If we can stop him, we got time to go score again.
3rd and 10.
Get some
Let's see if
pressure
we
on
can
him,
go
boys.
3 and out. So here's scrimmager.
Get there. Get him.
Throws it.
Oh!
Nice break on the ball by number 15, Will Michael, who steps right in front of the wide receiver, Stotts.
Wow, that was a big play right there. That's going to bring up 4th down and 10.
Nice play by Will Michael to break on that ball. He was just a couple of inches from really snagging that and pulling it down.
That was a very big play. Now they have to kick us the ball. Hopefully that's what they're going to do here is kick us the ball.
Number 34, Logan Stanley's back to receive this punt. We'll see what Logan can do. He's got 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
That's plenty of time with our offense to go score again.
Absolutely. There's the punt to scrimmager. High snap. Scrimmager gets off the kick. Stanley's not even going to look at it. Goes out of bounds again. So it's going to be unreturnable. Let's see where they spot this.
Keep walking, Mr. Referee.
And he's going to keep walking. And he's going to keep walking. Well,
Oh.
nope. It's like the little
Stop. Have time.
No, I was gonna say the Price is Right game, yodeling, where it just goes towards the top, and you're like, oh, keep going.
It is 90s night here on homecoming. My son was going through all my clothes, and I was like, your mom threw those out a long time ago, son. But he did the little stop hammer time, the little yodely.
So here we go. Hunter freezing the offense. They got 3 minutes and 2 seconds to work here. We'll
That's
see what they can
plenty
get
of time.
done. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Lamoris Davis is in the backfield with Freeze.
Well, timeout, Enid. All right.
Enid knows they're in a bad spot here, and they're going to take a timeout and talk about this. One of the Enid coaches is either pointing at the concession stand or possibly pointing at something. My goodness, 3:02.
Get me some popcorn.
Yeah, I want a hot dog and a Snickers. So with 3:02 left in the second quarter, Deer Creek leads Enid 17-7. Quick timeout, and we're back here in Deer Creek, 17-7. Deer Creek leads, 3:02 left in the second quarter. It's going to be first down and 10 for Deer Creek. We'll see what they can do. There's the handoff to Davis.
Good job.
Handoff right up the middle is met by quite a few Plainsmen. It's going to be a gain of about 4. Clock's going to continue to run here.
And with the offense we have and the timeouts remaining and stuff, we have plenty of time, you know, and I think the run of the ball was a good call. I mean, it gets us 4 yards. Hey, 2nd and 6. Let's see what we're going to do.
All right, offensive huddle breaks. You're going to have trips to the bottom of your screen. Huslig, Gary, and White. That's bottom to top. Freeze looks for the quick throw. Number 4 tries to make a break on that. Pass was intended for Huslig.
The wind has picked up again. You know, it's back and forth, but I think you saw that wind just push that down to the ground. And, you know, that wasn't a bad pass. They were in zone coverage. And, you know, if he threw that up high and it floated at all, it could have been intercepted. So, safe and sorry, 3rd down. Let's get a first down.
Absolutely. The wind has picked up here. We're definitely in Oklahoma. So, single receiver to the top, twins to the bottom. That's White and Gary at the bottom, Huslig at the top. Freeze takes the snap. There's another throwing it up for Logan Huslick.
Oh.
My gosh, he had him.
That was in stride. He tried to one-hand that out there because that was just barely out of his reach. But Hunter throws a good deep ball.
So we've had 2 quick 3-and-outs here consecutively. So it's going to be Seibel back to punt.
Now they have time.
Now they have a little bit of time to work. I think that's Gerald Williams back to punt.
If I'm them, I might feel really fortunate about not getting scored on again right there.
Get out of the way, fellas.
Hit one of their guys.
All right. So Dylan Beers downs the ball.
Looks like they're going to get it about the 34.
Yep, that's where it hit him.
See, you could tell on that punt, if you watch any of our games or this game right here, Preston usually gets into it pretty good. It kind of hung up there in the wind. But now it's big for us. We got a 10-point lead. We need to keep it that way, or we don't let them score here and get back into this game.
So Antler defense is back on the field. Last time, of course, it was a 3-and-out. Maybe Deer Creek will get another 3-and-out here. We'll just trade 3-and-outs. So scrimmagers in the shotgun. There's the quick handoff. That's the little guy. That's number 20. Khalid Lee.
I'll just give you an update too. The Thunder are up 53-44 at halftime.
Oh, nice.
So thank you for watching us instead of them. Go Thunder.
There's the snap to scrimmager. Another
right
handoff
there
to Khalid Lee. He's got a little bit of room. It's going to be brought down.
You can see it's one of those things where they don't want to give us the ball back too fast too.
Right.
But like they'll hurry up here, but they may hurry up and run it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
and then let the clock run.
Maybe we can get the first down, but let's keep the clock running and not give them a chance. And
that's exactly right.
There's 10, 16 seconds. We could get the ball back about 45 seconds if we stop them, but let's see what they're doing here. If we stop them here, call timeout.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3rd down and 5. Scrimmagers in the shotgun. He's got a trip receivers to the bottom, and he's got timeout Enid. So with 57 seconds left in the second quarter here, Deer Creek leads Enid 17-7.
Less than a minute to play in the second half. We need
57 seconds left in the second quarter here in Deer Creek. Deer Creek leads 17-7. You can hear that crowd getting into it. They're being urged for more cowbell. Scrimmagers in the shotgun, twin receivers to the bottom, twin to the top.
Got to get there.
Scrimmager with a quick throw to number 5. The ball's caught by number 5, Titan Stevens.
Number 5, Titan Stevens on the carry.
We got to the 50. There's 49 seconds left. They have 1 timeout left. So we need to bow up right here. Now's the time for them. You start going for it. So we need to play good defense right here. We need to get someone to get a rush.
1st down and 10 for the Plainsmen from the 50-yard line. Scrimmager fakes the handoff and rolls out and throws long down the field for Gerald Williams. Just out of the reach of Gerald Williams.
He likes that spin rollout kind of. The spin gives him just that 1/2 step, to get away from the line. We've done a really good job tonight with containing that with our outside linebacker, not letting him turn up and run. I think that was Dylan Diaz going up and taking on about a 290-pound tackle, pulling out there just then and not even caring.
Nope, not at all. Scrimmagers in the shotgun, twin receivers to the top, single to the bottom. fakes the handoff to Khalid Lee, throws it up high for number 5, well overthrown. That was supposed to be number 5, Titan Stevens.
That was good pressure there by Isaac and Keegan DeMario, making him throw that a little bit sooner than he wanted to.
So here we go. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 from the 50-yard line. 36 seconds left as we inch towards halftime here.
Let's go. Let's hold them, Antlers.
So scrimmagers in the shotgun. We got a single receiver to the top and twins to the bottom. That's Khalid Lee on his left.
Got to get him.
Quick throw is rushed. That's Gerald Williams. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line, 38.5-yard line.
24, Gerald Williams.
Wow, we were there just a step later. We'd have had him.
Yeah, I mean, Scrimmager did everything he could to get rid of that ball.
That was a good throw, though. We gotta really stop him right here.
30 seconds left. Clock's running. They look towards the sideline for the play, and the clock's ticking down.
Great. Run.
10 seconds has just run off while they were looking towards the sideline. So here's Scrimmager. Fakes the handoff. Quick throw out for Titan Stevens. Falls incomplete. Clock's going to go dead at 14 seconds.
They lost 16 seconds between getting the first down and that incomplete pass, which, hey, great, I'm in.
So they're going to call a timeout. We'll kind of talk through this timeout here. We got 14 seconds left. 17-7. Deer Creek leads. We had hoped to go up by another touchdown. That didn't quite come to fruition.
You know, they just called their last timeout on an incomplete pass where the clock was already stopped. So either they've got some kind of concocted play they're going to decide to do right now. You know, I mean, you'd like to save that timeout, maybe get a field goal or something out of this. Hey, I'm okay with it, but they either called timeout because they were messed up, they were confused, or they got something coming here, so we need to be on our toes. If we can go in halftime up by 10, we get the ball coming out of the second half.
Like I said, we've seen some choreography, I guess we should call it, from the Enid Plainsmen so far this evening. So who knows what we'll see here, what they'll pull out of the bag. You know, last year, Enid beat Deer Creek 45-17. But Deer Creek didn't have Hunter Freeze that night, and Deer Creek didn't have Coach Stanley that night.
We were about I want to say like 21 players down in that game of the varsity that got hurt. We had a bad injury year last year. And the boys, you can tell they remember. They're out here fighting tonight.
It's a different game this year, absolutely. So here's Scrimmager in the shotgun, takes the snap, doesn't even fake the handoff.
Isaac, get him.
He's looking for somebody to throw to. He wants to let go of that ball. And he's brought down by Isaac Rawahi. And who is that? Number 56, the freight train, Garrick Johnson.
And that's half.
That's going to be the end of the half.
Nice job.
So as we head towards the half, head towards the half, we're there. What am I saying? I'm just excited. It's 17-7. Deer Creek leads Enid. It's homecoming, ladies and gentlemen.
singing contest where they won first place overall, outstanding color guard, and the awards for outstanding music performance, visual performance, and general effect. That is a sweep. Tonight, the Antler Pride Marching Band will present their 2017 competition show, Defying Gravity, featuring music selections from Brahms' Lullaby, Symphony Fantastique by Hector Berlioz, Somewhere Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, and Defying Gravity from Wicked. Soloists this evening's include Chase Cleaver on saxophone, Ethan Warren on trombone, Sean Cood on and Michaela Sweet on trumpet. And now, under the field direction of drum majors Emma Miller and Sarah Stell, please welcome the one, the only, the band from Antlerland, the Antler Pride Marching Band. Performances like that get you first place overall. Marching band is under the direction of Darby Cassidy.
All right, ladies, we're back here. That is the Antler Pride, the band, coming in first place overall at a recent band competition. You got to love that. 7 minutes left here in the halftime. It's 17-7, Deer Creek leading Enid. We're going to head to some highlights from last week where you saw the Midwest City Bombers take on the Deer Creek Antlers.
I love me some Canes. and gentlemen, we got another quick 3 minutes left for halftime. I want you to pull out your smartphone. I want you to pull out your camera if you have one. I want you to pull out your iPad. Because the kiss cam's coming around. That's right. Pop her up, Buttercup. Give him a nice little smooch. Text it, tweet it, Snapchat it. Send them to all your friends on the interwebs. Let them know that you're at Deer Creek High School Homecoming 2017 and you're having the best time of your life. Kiss Cam 2017 Homecoming.
All right, we're back here in Deer Creek. It's 17-7. Deer Creek leads the Enid Plainsmen. Deer Creek really doing a nice job on defense. At one point in the season, 3 games into the season, Enid was averaging almost 500 yards and 44 points a game on offense. So far this game, Jerry, 7 points for the Plainsmen.
Well, that first drive they had was 3 plays, 80 yards for a touchdown in like 45 seconds or something, and I was like, oh no. The defense came over, the offense gave them some time. You know, that's you got to understand, the defense then has time to make adjustments if the offense is getting first downs and so forth. And they came back out. You know, they've been hit for a couple of plays, but they've shut them down since then. And this quarterback for Enid is a good football player. Number 24 for them could play for pretty much anybody, and we've shut them down since then. And it's really been an effort by the whole defense, getting the rush on them, sticking on your man back deep down the field, and made some really good plays in defense. And look, we scored 17 straight points.
We're about ready to get this second half fired up, and you're right. It could be, 24-7, really, because Deer Creek had the opportunity with the ball deep and just couldn't quite get a little drive going there towards the end of this first half. It could very easily be 24-7.
Well, we get the ball to start the second half here, and I'm guessing Enid's going to take the win to kick off probably. But this could be a time, if we could put together a drive, whether it's 1 play or 10 plays, and go score here and get up on them early, we have the chance to kind of push them down and say, you know what, tonight's not your night, and maybe next week you can if we can go score, you can do that to them right now.
You can see the assistant coach there in your screen really trying to get this crowd fired up, telling them there's a half of football left. We need their help.
And I'll tell you what, the spirit that the team has, it comes straight from the coaches, and then from the crowd. We were sitting here watching the student section just about 2 or 3 minutes ago, and they were going crazy. It was like what you would see at OU or OSU. I mean, they were having a ball, and no one's left. The stands are still packed full of people, and I think that they all see what we see. This is a good, hard-working team with hard-working coaches, and heck, they're fun to watch.
And they've really made it a great environment for these students. My son's a freshman, and he has really enjoyed coming to these games, having a great time. Even though the freshmen have to sit clear in the back of the student section, he is having a great time.
That's what my son is best friends with yours, and they're both freshmen, and they come to us, Dad, we need 90s clothes. What do you got?
And like I said, I told Jerry earlier tonight, I had an authentic 1991 MC Hammer t-shirt. Didn't know he wouldn't wear that. Not what he was looking for.
I told my son that my wife hid all those from me a long time ago.
So we're about ready to kick off this second half. Kicking off for the Enid Plainsmen, number 18, Creed Skidmore.
Watch for some kind of shenanigans here.
We're expecting to see high and short. We're expecting to see it.
See here, this could be their little
the
onside thing.
And a 1 and a 2. Oh, they faked it.
Break it down.
Yep. So, oh, wow. So,
I thought he may onside that one, but no, he kicks that one long.
There's the catch by Diaz at the 1-yard line. He's got a little room and a head of steam.
Go, Dylan, go.
Oh, nice tackle by number 11. Shoestring tackle by number 11, Hayden Priest.
Wow, if he doesn't get him right there, there was a kicker left, and that was it.
Yeah, and I mean by a shoestring. Hayden Priest, I mean, that really could have been a touchdown-saving tackle by Priest.
Dylan makes things happen when he has the ball or on D. It doesn't matter. Dylan, football player, we're going to have a great time watching the next couple of years.
So here comes the Deer Creek offense onto the field. We're going to see Hunter Freeze in the shotgun, Lamoris Davis in the backfield. We're going to have trip receivers to the top of your screen, and that's Huslig, Gary, and White in that order, top to bottom. Freeze awaits the snap. There it is. Turns and a quick pass out to Davion White. He's got room. The DB tried to make a break on that ball.
I'll tell you what, that's a good, strong arm, Hunter, because if he doesn't throw that as hard as he does, it's 6 the other way.
Yeah.
But instead, that's a first down Antlers.
Absolutely. Nice catch and run by Davion White.
Good to get him involved, too.
So the trips that were at the top, now trips come to the bottom. Again, that's Huslick, Gary, and White. Freeze is in the shotgun. Lamoris Davis still. There's the quick handoff to Davis. Davis tries to adjust his run and breaks outside. Doesn't have much room. He's brought down there by number 83, C.J. Bennett for the Plainsmen.
Looks like we lost about 4 yards on that, so let's stand up here and get that back.
Second down to 14. Everybody looks towards the sideline. Huslick's going to come to the top of your screen this time. Offensive line comes to the ball. Freezes in the shotgun. Davis offsets now to his left. Little movement by the Plainsman defense there. Freeze fakes the handoff. Quick throw to Huslig. Bobbles the ball, and the ball comes out.
No, it was out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm going to say that ball was out of bounds.
They're going to give them the ball.
I didn't feel that there's any way that he had possession of that before he went out of bounds, but we'll go with that.
It sure looked like that was pretty much on the line.
We had a pretty good view from where we are right up here at that far sideline.
You know, he had the refs know what they're doing, but you have to have control before you touch any of the white over there. He did a heck of a job if he had control of it.
It would have been a great play had that happened. So there's a quick pass by Scrimmager out to number. Oh, there's the flag on the outside. They're going to get him for hold on the outside. So that's going to come right back. Damian Ryman on the catch and run. Quick pass from Scrimmager.
Brought down by number 10, Dylan Diaz.
Dylan Diaz on the tackle there. Diaz gets up. He's got a little hitch in his skid along there.
I think he landed on his back whenever he got tackled on that kickoff return a while ago, because he kind of got flipped high in the air.
That shoestring tackle kind of flipped him right on his back. Diaz trying to walk it off there.
Holding against the Plainsmen.
It's going to be holding against the Plainsmen. It's going to move him back. Way back.
First down.
It's going to be first and about 20.
First and 20 for Enid.
So Scrimmager's going to be in the shotgun. He's going to have twin receivers to the bottom, twin receivers to the top. Scrimmager awaits the snap. There it is. Pump fake by Scrimmager. Throws the ball deep for Gerald Williams. Overthrows him.
Good coverage. Good coverage.
So as pinpoint as Scrimmager was earlier in the game, he's not quite on target here in the second half.
Yeah, Logan Stanley was back waiting on that. If he'd have thrown it any shorter, Logan would have intercepted it. That was good defense right there.
Yeah, Logan Stanley with great coverage on that play. So they look towards the sideline just as we do. Scrimmager awaited the offensive signal. He's got it. There's the snap. Quick out to the other side. That's the guy, Gerald Williams, number 24. Brought down. Nice tackle. Form tackle by number 15, Will Michael.
That was a very good tackle because he was essentially one-on-one out there with arguably their best player.
Shoulder in his gut, hands behind the back of his legs, and he took him right down. Nice tackle by Will Michael.
That's how you make a tackle, young kids out there.
Third down and about 8. There's the handoff to Trey Pinson, I believe his name is. I should know that by now. My apologies to his family. If they happen to be listening. Trey Pennix, that's what it was, not Pinson, Pennix.
They're going to be 3 yards short, and it's 4th down.
So let's see what the Enid offense does here. Doesn't look like they're bringing a punter onto the field. We might look for a quick kick. It's 4th down and 4. Single receiver to the top, twins to the top, single to the bottom. Pardon me. Quick pass out to Gerald Williams. He's got some room and some juice. It's going to be good enough for the first down and a little more.
There's a flag down on the far side. Not enough men on the line. Legal motion. We'll take any of them.
Yeah.
We'll take anything you got.
Just pull a card out of the deck and just move them back. I don't care what penalty it is. So let's see what the call here is.
Make me happy.
They're having a discussion there on the far sideline with the Enid coach.
And yes, Mr. Referee, we will take whatever you get.
Enid coach Steve Hayes. I think he's in his 3rd year at Enid.
Illegal procedure. All right. Now that makes it 4th and a long 8.
Repeating 4th down. Let's go, 12 men.
We got a chance here. We get a reprieve somewhat. It's time to buckle down here and make a good defensive play, and let's stop them.
4th down and 9. So the Antler crowd's going to get into it here. Scrimmager's going to be in the backfield, twins to the top, single to the bottom. Let's see if he hands this ball off. Of course he doesn't.
Get him, Isaac.
Rolls back.
Get him, Isaac.
Isaac under pressure from Isaac Raway.
Yes.
Brought down for a sack by Isaac Raway. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Let's get that offense back out in the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was hustle. Yes, sir. Run over here to the sideline. There should be a coach waiting for you. That was a great hustle play. Threw his block off and chased him down to the opposite side of the field.
Isaac away with a huge sack on 4th down to turn the ball over And let's see that Deer Creek offense.
And that's got to make your offense really feel good, knowing we fumbled the ball inside our side of the field. The defense goes out there and actually gains us 2 yards. We got first down to 45. Right. We gained 2 yards out of that whole fumble. So that's got to make you feel real good if you're an offense, and it's time to go score now, boys.
So here we go. Hunter Freeze with a quick handoff to Preston Seibel. They're not going to bring him down easy. Takes 2 or 3 guys there to bring Preston down. It's going to be a loss of about 1 or 2.
They're juiced up and fired up too, but this is a big set of downs. If we can stop them right there and go score now, that's going to be a huge, huge turning point of the game.
It's going to be 2nd down and 12. You're going to have Gary in the slot and White on the top of your screen.
That wind that we're going into is definitely picked up again. The flag, you can see the whole thing down here on the far end.
You got Dylan Diaz on the end of the line here. Keep an eye on Dylan Diaz. There it is.
Make him miss. Go,
Made
baby.
him miss. Dylan Diaz at the 45, the 40, at the 30, at the 20, at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Dylan Diaz and the Deer Creek Antlers. Woo! Dylan Diaz goes 58 yards on a screen pass from Hunter Freeze. Touchdown, Deer Creek.
That was that same play that we used in the first half, and one of their guys actually read it really well.
Yes.
And he just made him miss, and once he did, all you could see was 3 of our big guys out in front of him, and Dylan can fly. I mean, outran people.
And he's a strong runner, too. He had a guy that was hanging on to him from about the 20-yard line in, and he couldn't get him down. Kick is up and good. So with 8:34 left in the 3rd quarter, it's 24 Deer Creek, 7 Enid.
54-yard scamper on number 10. Nice play, Antlers. 24-7.
And we're back here in Deer Creek, 8:34 left in the 3rd quarter. Deer Creek's up 24-7 over the Enid Plainsmen. Kick from Alexi Oldham, high and short.
Oh, that's a ball. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
That's a live ball. Let's look for the signal. He's going to say He's going to say Enid got that.
That was a live ball. It's the 2 guys that ran into each other the last time we kicked off both looked at each other like, okay,
yeah,
you can have it.
It looked like there was no awareness there.
Oh, my gosh. We were so close to getting that.
Yeah, I would venture to say they didn't have the awareness that was a live ball.
Well, all right. Hey, 26-yard line defense. Put your ears back. Let's feast.
Scrimmage is going to come in and feel some pressure to need to move this offense because they haven't really moved this offense successfully since the 1st quarter. There's the handoff to number 20. That's the little guy, Khalid Lee.
Way to stand him up and finish the tackle.
A whole herd
Absolutely.
of antlers on the tackle.
Who was that on the tackle, Jerry? I didn't quite catch that.
Brian next door said a whole herd of antlers. I didn't see either who was in on that.
That's my line. Whole herd of antlers. So here we go. Scrimmagers back in the shotgun. Quick pass out to number 24, Gerald Williams. Snags that ball. Nice set of hands on Williams.
All right, we got to buckle down here. We gave him a first down. Let's go ahead and stop him.
So that's going to be good enough for a 1st down and 10 for the Plainsmen. Going to be about the 38-yard line, pardon. Scrimmager awaits the snap. There it is. Fakes the quick handoff. So that's It's number 5 out on the edge. Titan Stevens.
You can see a sense of urgency a little bit, like you were saying with the Enid offense. They're down 17. They know they need to go score. So this is, you know, if we can stop them here, then we're going to be doing great. You can see it though, and they're pulling out their best plays here to try to score.
Paxton Gary on the tackle on that last play. So here's Scrimmager in the shotgun again. Fakes the oh no, he did hand it off to Khalid Lee.
Looks like maybe motion before the play, hopefully.
See what the call is here in a second.
Ball offsides on us. So that gives them a first down on the 50.
Well, all right, time to stand up, Deer Creek defense. Here we go. Scrimmager's going to be in the shotgun. He's going to have twin receivers to the top of the screen and twin receivers to the bottom. He's going to have the little guy, Khalid Lee, offset to his right. Doesn't even fake the handoff.
Got to get a rush.
Drops back to pass. He's under
Oh,
pressure.
what a play.
What a play by number 54, Drew O'Hara.
Wow. I mean, it's those are the kind of plays that, you know, you see us a little. I mean, that's just the hustle and the determination to get there and just barely make the play. Drops him for a 5-yard loss. I mean, if he gets away, he has a whole lot of room to run. It was a great play.
He really did. It was a nice play by Drew O'Hara. Ooh. Khalid Lee's got a little bit of room to run. He's going to be brought down by number 34, Logan Stanley, and number 41, Parker Johnson.
That was a good play call by them. We brought pressure off the outside, and they ran right where we came from. So
yeah, absolutely did.
It's you got to think that this is 2-down territory for him. It's 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. We got to stop him.
So Scrimmager's in the shotgun. He's got twin receivers to the top of the screen, single to the bottom. That's Gerald Williams in the slot. Keep an eye on him. There's another hand to Khalid Lee. Khalid Lee with a cutback that's going to be good enough for a first down and 10 for the Plainsmen.
Lee on the carry, moving the chains for the Plainsmen.
Looks like they have a lineman slow to get up.
Uh-oh.
He's a big boy, too.
Looks like we have an injured Plainsman on the field.
They're going to call a referee's timeout right there.
Well, we'll hope the best for that young man.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
So with 6:14 left in the 3rd quarter here, it's 24-7. Deer Creek leads Enid.
Good job, 78. First down and 10. 6:14 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball on the 37-yard line.
We're back here in Deer Creek with 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It's 24-7. Deer Creek is leading Enid on homecoming. Quite a turnaround from the game that we saw last year. Scrimmagers here in the shotgun. Twins to the top, twins to the bottom. Quick handoff to Khalid Lee against it. Breaks it outside. Being chased by Dylan Diaz. Oh, breaks an arm tackle. He's taken out of bounds by number 29, Dylan Beers. And let's see who that other fella is.
Can't tell from here.
That's 34. That's Logan Stanley. Logan Stanley.
That's one
Nice run by Khalid Lee to break it outside.
And I want to let the
Dag-nabbit.
if anybody from Enid's watching as well, number 78 walked off the field on under his own power.
Good.
So he looks to be like he should be okay.
Absolutely.
Now we got to buckle down right here. Don't let them score, guys. Come on now.
So here we go. Scrimmager takes the snap. Looks to
Get him.
throw. Is flushed out again by Isaac Raway. He runs towards the sideline.
Isaac chased him from one side of the field to the other, didn't he?
Isaac and Parker Johnson collided, and Scrimmager got away scot-free on that one, but they had a beeline on him.
He wanted to go over here in a little hitch route about the 5-yard line, and we had it covered up. So good play by the defense there.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 from about the 20.5-yard line. Scrimmager's in the shotgun. He's got a single receiver way to the bottom of your screen. Quick pass out to number 24, Gerald Williams. It's going to be a short game. I think a little lower pass, he could have made some business there, but I don't think he had any room. That pass being a little high.
We had to throw it up high because we had pushed the defensive line or the offensive line back, so we had to go up and over. This is 3rd down and 7. This is a big play right here. Absolutely.
The Deer Creek defense is going to do their best to stand up here and hold Scrimmager and the Plainsman offense. So here we go. Scrimmager awaits the snap. Gerald Williams in motion. There's the handoff to Lee, and he is tackled immediately by number 8, Preston Seibel.
Way to go, Preston.
What a play by number 8, Preston Seibel, to break into the backfield and bring down him for a loss.
Because we weren't expecting, I wasn't expecting a run on that, and so that he had guys out in front of him too, and Preston just refused to get blocked and brought him down from behind. It's another one of those plays like Drew made over here earlier, that one step that saved the day. Now they have to try a field goal.
So in to kick the field goal for Enid, number 18, Creed Skidmore. Waits the snap, there's the kick. It's up. Well, and it's good. So that's going to take the score to 10. So now with 4:44, 440, we're going to call 440.
Yeah, with about 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes left, we are up by 14.
Yeah, so we'll call it roughly 4.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Deer Creek leads Enid 24-10.
We are insurance. We are farmers.
We're back here in the Palace on the Prairie, Deer Creek. 4:29 left in the 3rd quarter. 24-10. Deer Creek leads the Enid Plainsmen here on homecoming. Super exciting night so far, Jerry.
It is, and Enid just went down and scored 3 points, and they did get points to pull within 2 touchdowns. But that we held them with no touchdown there was a very big deal. They've kind of done their what you call their dance routine,
Yes.
Ginger and Fred.
A 1 and a 2.
With 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, they got the wind behind them. It may not be, this may be the time where they actually go ahead and kick that onside kick. And so
it's a great
being
point.
very aware. You see the coaches are all right there around the 50-yard line. So I'm guaranteeing they're talking to their front guys there and saying, be very aware.
So we'll see what happens here. The razzmatazz, the choreography, the hijinks, and the shenanigans, whatever you want to call it, from the Plainsman special teams. And you notice they're all kind of bunched up towards the center of the field. There's really nobody on the boundaries, because usually on a kick team you're going to see this boundaries, or see people on the boundaries. But as we await the kickoff here, I can really hear that student section cheering it up down there.
They're having a ball tonight.
Absolutely, it's 90s night. So here we go, Creed Skidmore. Here's the fancy.
You can see that we've been coached up on this.
They're going. No, wow, what a move. What a move. It's just like.
But don't relax, they could kick it out of this too.
Exactly, they could onside kick it there. So a deep kick by Creed Skidmore doesn't make quite to the end zone.
Dylan.
Gives Dylan some room to
Block
run.
for him.
There he is,
Go, Dylan.
Diaz has got room.
Go, Dylan. Look at him
My
run.
goodness, Dylan Diaz. All the way out to the 49-yard line. Tackled by number 20, Khalid Lee. Dylan can return the ball.
There is a pink flag back here at the 24.
I would love to see some return statistics and how Dylan Diaz, in comparison in the state, in this 6A, 5A, whatever. I mean, he's had 2 returns of 50 yards tonight.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, and he,
My
it's
goodness.
one of those things where you're like, watch it, they may kick the onside kick. If I'm a coach on the other side of the field, I'm not kicking him the ball. I would rather take my chance with an onside kick than kick it to this kid who could take it at any time.
Right. Yeah, and they keep kicking to him. So you got to think at some point that's going to end.
I'll tell you what, and we get called for a hold or a push or something right there, and it's going to pin us back deep. But, that's also a tribute to because we're way up high here. You can see it open up. We're getting some good blocks out here, and those guys know that they have someone who can take it to the house, so it makes them block just a little bit harder, on every play, knowing Dylan can take that to the house.
So here we go. The Deer Creek offense comes out onto the field. Logan Huslig on the bottom of your screen. Davion White headed towards the top. He's in disguise tonight, wearing number 6. Paxton Gary's in the slot. Hunter Freeze and now Preston Seibel in the backfield.
This is a big drive. If we can go answer here with points, their points, I'm going to be feeling real good about our team tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our chances to walk out of here on a homecoming night with a win.
Wouldn't that be the best? Nothing like a victory on homecoming. So here we go. Antlers step up to the ball, and so do the Plainsmen. Freeze is in the shotgun. Quick handoff to Seibel, and he's got room.
Go,
My
Preston,
goodness.
truck him.
Nice run by Preston Seibel out to the 35-yard line. My goodness. We may need to break out the air horn.
I'll tell you what, he ran that right up the middle, and I mean, our offensive line, I know I've said it a few times, he ran right up behind senior Ethan Renner right there, and big chunk yardage, over 20 yards.
So here we go again. Twin receivers to the top, single to the bottom. Preston Seibel still in the backfield. There he is again, and he's got more room. You can't arm tackle Preston Seibel. You can't arm tackle Preston Seibel? What is that? Preston Seibel, another gain of about 15 to 16 yards.
It's one of those times where it gets later in the game, and you start getting a little bit tired, and then all of a sudden you bring out this kid and start pounding you with him as a defender. You're like, oh my gosh.
Absolutely. Preston Seibel, just a man running down the field right now. So here we go, single to the top, Twins to the bottom. Preston Seibel still in the backfield. Freeze awaits the snap, there it is. Fakes.
Oh, nice.
There's the quick pass to Axel Welch.
Go, Axel.
Axel Welch rumbling, stumbling, and bumbling all the way down to the 28-yard line. Maybe rumbling, stumbling, no bumbling. He was just running.
After you pound him with the same play with Preston, straight up the middle 2 times in a row, you get that fake. Every one of those linebackers were leaning forward, and Axel just went out 5 yards, turned around, give me the ball, did the rest. This is a brilliant offensive drive so far.
I love watching Axel Welch catch the ball and run because he is a man in there. Just like Preston. You're not going to arm tackle Axel Welch. There's no way. Throws it way up.
Yeah, that's
There's
gonna
a
be
flag,
interference.
yeah.
Thank you.
We all saw that flag coming.
And I don't, I don't blame the kid because I would have done the same thing. I mean,
yeah, you're on an island, and Logan Huslig is a playmaker.
You've seen, this is our 6th game this year, and just watching him play. If he's stride for stride with you, you're beat. You're in trouble. If he is even with you, it's the strangest. It's that sneaky fast. I mean, all of a sudden he's 2 yards past you, and that kid just had no choice but to just get in his way and push him down. And that's as good as a catch. That's first down right there. We're first down on the 15-yard line.
OSU fans, that was Matt Clark on the coverage. Not that Matt Clark. But here we go, twin receivers to the top, single to the bottom. Preston Seibel, the carry again. It took 4 Plainsmen to bring him down on that carry.
You can see the linemen too. They love that. They're all pushing and still blocking all the way to the end. That's a lineman's dream. I mean, where you start leaning on people and pounding them and stuff. And I love it. Let's feed him again.
2:56 left in the third quarter here. Deer Creek leads Enid 24-10. Huslick comes in, runs to the top of your screen. He's going to be there all alone. Down at the bottom of your screen, you're going to have Davion White and Paxton Gary in the slot. Preston Seibel still in at running back. He's going to be offset to Freeze's right.
There's not a safety over top on Huslick.
There's the quick pass to Welch. And if there's
yes,
thank you.
I know you saw a couple of the Enid guys react like, no,
Yeah.
but, and this isn't my homer part of me, he was draped all over
Yes.
Axel. Axel's a big target, and
Yeah.
it's like blocking out someone for a rebound. He just stuck his butt out, and
Right.
he was ready.
Right.
And the kid had no choice but to just tackle him, essentially. So,
If he was wearing khaki, he would have looked like a trench coat, Jerry.
yes, exactly.
Because he was draped right all over. Maybe his name's London Fog.
I had one of those when I was younger.
All right. So here we go. It's well, if
That
they'll
should
make the
be
call.
a-
They're going to discuss it here.
I'm thinking that's an automatic first down. We should, I mean, they'll walk it off, but we should get a first down out of that.
I will say, kind of watching the game here tonight, the Plainsman kind of a unique helmet. I don't know whether that's maybe a headdress or what that is. If you can get a glance at a good glance, obviously our helmet's easy to see. The good old loyal and true royal blue with the interlocking DC on their helmets. I know this is something my son and I talk about all the time with uniforms. But their helmets, if you get a good look at the Enid Plainsman helmets, I believe it's a headdress. Not sure, but that's what I believe it is.
We got half the distance to the goal, but did not get a first down.
So here we go. It's going to be second down from the 5-yard line. Oh, pardon me.
They still have it marked at second. Hold on,
They're telling him to flip it to first. Well, maybe they're not.
No, it's second and a couple of inches. That's the strangest thing. Where
So
pass
it's second and a
interference.
couple of inches, so we could get a first down here. And they're loading up the box. And there's Preston Seibel with room to run.
Load it up all you want. Touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. Touchdown, Preston Seibel.
Oh.
Nice run by Preston Seibel. 5-yard touchdown by the Hoss, Preston Seibel.
Yes, sir.
So that takes the score to 30-10. Deer Creek's leading the Enid Plainsmen. 2:27 left in the third. Alexi Oldham will come on to kick the extra point here.
The key
Number
to,
19, Jarrett Burright to hold.
the key to Preston running the ball is if you as a lineman can give him enough room to get his second step
Yes.
going.
Mhm.
You know, if I was a defender, you have to come in and get him early.
Yep.
You know, and get him by the legs. If you give him a couple of steps to
Yes.
get going, then all of a sudden it's like trying to tackle a lineman.
Yes.
And our offensive line has done a really good job tonight, and of really, he got to run 2 or 3 steps before someone decided to get in his way, and it was a mistake.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
And he just pounded him into the end zone. It was a great answer of a drive right there.
Kick is up and good. Let's wait for those hands to make it official. Oh, it's no good. Well, that's
no good.
Well, 2:27 left in the third quarter here as we inch towards the fourth. Deer Creek leads Enid on homecoming, 30-10.
Correction. Penalty was declined. 30-10. Antlers lead. 2:27 left to play in the third. All Deer Creek varsity football games can also be seen on Antler Vision at deercreekantlers.tv. It can be accessed from any computer or smartphone.
All right, 2:27 left in the third quarter here as we inch towards the fourth. Deer Creek leads the Enid Plainsmen here on homecoming, 30-10.
That was an answer of a drive. They drove down,
Absolutely.
take 3. We drive down and get 6.
All right.
Big time play calls and execution by the team. I mean, that was from the runs to the pass. I mean, just all of it would look just like a well-oiled machine. That's what Deer Creek offense can do right there.
Preston Seibel, I mean, that was obviously a team game, but really, let's chalk that one up to Preston's, Preston's series. I mean, that was really a display of powerful running by a powerful guy, Preston Seibel. Here's the kick from Alexi Oldham up high and short. Fair catch called for by number 81, Caleb Chamber.
Caleb Chamber
It's funny, and I'm going to tell a personal story here, but
brings up first
Preston and his family live real close by over by me, and Preston has mowed my yard for the past 3 years, and just a great kid. And it's 2 hours before kickoff, and he goes like, hey, I'm going to be out of town tomorrow, but I have a buddy of mine that can come mow it for you. And I was like, yeah, but you need to worry about the game. And I said, you need to go out there and truck somebody tonight. And he goes, I can't wait just to do that.
Yes. There's the quick handoff to Khalid Lee. Khalid, oh, there's a flag on the play. 2 flags on the play. Looks like a face mask.
Khalid Lee, number 20 on the carry.
It may have been one of those ones where they touched it. I didn't see him really get a pull on it, but
yeah, we got 2 flags on the field.
it's just it's a dangerous thing. So the refs will call anything that's close to
Yeah, you're exactly right. Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
Well, that gives them 15. Now they're in our territory all of a sudden.
Against the Antlers.
Trey Pennix comes back into the game for the Plainsmen. Khalid Lee goes out.
First down and 10 from the 38.
All right, scrimmager lines up in the shotgun. Twin receivers to the top, twins to the bottom. A quick handoff to Pennix, who finds a little hole. Is brought down by number 54, Drew O'Hara, and number 41, Parker Johnson.
Drew's had a good game tonight.
He really has. He really has. And those are some sizable Plainsman offensive linemen
Yes,
he's
they
going
are.
up against. So he's having a nice night.
There we go. Nice tackle.
Nice tackle by number 10, Dylan Diaz, and that's number 44, Tyler Hammonds.
Nice play. Tyler had a big game in that first game of the year against Southmore.
Yes.
Good to see him out here really getting into it again.
Absolutely. Scrimmagers in the shotgun. He awaits the snap. Hands the
Oh,
ball off
nice
to Pennix,
play.
and he's met immediately by Hammonds
There he is again.
Nice play, Tyler Hammonds.
Making me look good right
Yeah.
there. Mention his name, and he comes right through and makes a huge, huge defensive play.
They're going to think we're watching the game in a delay or something. you were so spot on that call.
All right, it's 4th down. Here we go. One-time defense. Come on.
So here's the handoff. No, fakes the handoff.
Oh.
Quick pass out to Gerald Williams.
Holding. Oh.
No flags on the play. No flags on the play. So that's going to be a touchdown by number 24, Gerald Williams. You know, we've had to keep an eye on him all night. We know he's got some juice.
Yeah. That's a play they've gone to a few times tonight. That one hit just perfectly for him. It looked like our cornerback was having trouble getting off the block. Not going to say he was held or not, but it looked like holding to me. But that was a very quick get in the end zone by that kid.
So we wait the kick. There it is. It's up and we'll wait for those arms. I got fooled last time. It's up and good. So now it's 30-17 with 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Deer Creek still leads Enid.
47 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter.
All right, we're back here in Deer Creek. 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Deer Creek leads Enid 30-17.
It's been an eventful 3rd quarter. We've scored 13. They've scored 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they've really come out of the chute here in the 3rd quarter.
It's not over yet. Dylan's back there waiting for the kick.
Oh, here it goes. A 1 and a 2, and this has got to be it, right?
You got to see. You got to think
And
they're going to do it.
Oh, they fake you out every time. They're going to lull us to sleep with that. You know that, right?
I know.
So there's high and short.
They don't want to kick it to Dylan again.
Parker Johnson. Parker Johnson's brought down immediately. He was tackled by the head, which may have possibly not been a face mask.
You know.
And it happens sometimes.
So, you know, they scored, we answered their score, they've answered our score, so we have to go answer theirs again. And,
absolutely.
You know, they're only down by less than 2 touchdowns. We've got to keep scoring here. And,
absolutely.
We need another one of those drives like we had a while ago and just take it right down the field. And there's Axel and there's Preston out there, so let's go get them, boys.
Time to hammer the ball. Single receiver to the top, to the bottom, twins to the top. Hand off to Preston Seibel. Little cut back. It's going to be good enough for about a gain of 5.
Nice hole over there by the left side of the line.
Senior running back.
Nice run by Preston Seibel. Physical run. That's exactly what we need this time of the game. We'll call that a gain of 6, maybe.
That's good. We need the gain of 6.
Yeah, absolutely. Put us in second and short. Gives us a little flexibility offensively here.
That's behind Aaron Corbin and Tyler Boykin.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Jerry. Those guys need a call out tonight because those guys are doing good work.
Oh.
Nice cut by Preston Seibel.
Wow.
Just chunking yardage.
And that was right behind our right guard, Cole Kelly, and our right tackle, Daxton Byers.
Absolutely.
And look, Preston had a little wiggle in the giggle right there. I mean, he gave him a little bit of move and made it, so.
If this was the pros, Preston would be buying these guys dinner after the game, Jerry. So at the end of the third quarter, here in the Palace on the Plains, Deer Creek leads Enid 30-17.
We'd like to thank Chick-fil-A Quail Springs for sponsoring the tickets for tonight's game. Thank you, Chick-fil-A Quail Springs, for supporting Deer Creek Athletics.
All right, let's get this fourth quarter started. Deer Creek offense comes out onto the field under the leadership of Hunter Freeze once again.
2 impressive running plays right there. 2 very impressive running plays.
Logan Huslig to the bottom of your screen. Gary in the slot at the top along with Davion White. Preston Seibel still in there to carry the load for the defense or for the running backs.
I think they're pointing to the play clock down at the west end of the field. We
Yeah.
had a small
Technical difficulty.
power went out for just a second, but it looks like they got it working on the east side where the scoreboard is, but the west side where the play clock is, and that's, you know, that's what Hunter's looking into right now to know how much time he has to snap the ball. So they may be over here telling coach they're just going to use the time back over here, but it's not on over there either. They may be having to time it with just the referee on the field.
There we got it. Now we got it plugged in. I can
All
see
right,
that. I can
there
see
we
it.
go.
Will it run?
We got to replace a couple of light bulbs, but it looks like it's just fine.
So the refs are going to step back and let the offense step up to the ball here. Hunter Freeze is in the shotgun. Twin receivers to the top, single to the bottom, Seibel in the backfield. Little stutter step by Seibel in traffic. And just, my goodness, and he's still going. That may be another first down.
Number 68, Daxton Byers, just jumped onto the guys that were trying to tackle him and just used all 200 plus something pounds and pushed them down the field. That was a gain of almost 10. Wow, what a run, what a push by Daxton.
I feel like Preston may have already run for 100 yards here in the second half. I am not an official statistician by any means.
Let's just say he did. How about that?
Yeah, no kidding. Hustling at the bottom of the screen. Hand off to Preston Seibel. Oh, my goodness.
Zonka-esque.
No kidding. I think he just ran for another 20, 25 yards there.
He could have probably cut outside and got a few more yards, but that wouldn't have been any fun. He just decided to run over that kid if he
Yeah, no kidding.
If he wasn't over 100 before, I think he's probably right there now.
Yeah, because I think he just got a quarter of 100 right
Wow.
there. Here we go. I think he's getting stronger.
They're jumping in from all sides, just going, please bring him down.
Yeah, run a 1. That's probably going to be his shortest run of the night so far.
All right, we're going to give him a breather and a drink of water, and we're just going to throw it down here now.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're like, thank God. I'm just impressed with that offensive line tonight. They've done a great job. Hunter's had time to throw, and we've been able to run the ball.
Second down and about 9 here for the Antlers. Twin receivers to the top of your screen, single to the bottom. Seibel's still in there. Fake it to Seibel.
Oh, nice.
Nice pass to Axel Welch.
Wow, that was a good. Hunter kept his head right there when he had guys in his face, and great pass. Nice job.
Hunter recently committed to the University of Kansas to play baseball.
We have a couple of our boys going on a recruiting visit there tomorrow for football.
Oh wow, that's great. David Beatty doing his best up there in Lawrence to try to turn that Jayhawk program around. I recently saw some drawings of the stadium expansion, and it looks like it's going to be a really, really nice place for the Jayhawks to play football.
They have great submarine sandwiches there.
Well, duly noted. Quick pass caught by number 11, Paxton Gary.
First down.
Take it down at the 15-yard line. Good enough for a first down for the Antlers.
Huge third down and 5, and we end up getting 15, 20 out of it. It's good to see Paxton get open over there, too, and make a huge play for us to keep this drive alive.
So let's talk more about those Subway sandwiches, Jerry.
No, it's called a yellow sub.
Okay.
Anyone that's ever been to Lawrence or is from there will tell you it's the best sandwich ever.
I'll have to try it. It's pretty high praise.
Oh, it's great. I have a punch card from like 6 years ago. I still keep it. Go, Preston.
Hand off to Preston Seibel. He's got more room to roam. It's going to get all the way down to about the 8-yard line. Let's see where they spot the ball. I'm going to call it the 8. They're probably going to, yep, they're going to call it the 9. That's okay. We'll take that spot and we'll keep moving.
We're already down underneath 9 minutes now, too. This has been a really good drive.
Absolutely.
Using
Let's keep
some
that clock
time,
winding.
leaning on them.
So Huslick's down at the bottom of your screen. Gary's in the slot and White's at the top. Freeze breaks the huddle. Still got Seibel by his side on his right. They step up to the ball and await the snap. There it is. Hand off to Seibel's. Got a little bit of room. Doesn't need much more.
They had
rumbles for about another 4 to 5 yards. I think that's going to be good enough for a first down.
That close to the end zone, they had all 11 guys right up on the ball saying, we know you're going to run and we're going to stop you. Yet the offensive line and Preston, just determined running, just got us into their first and goal here at the 5.
Absolutely. The Enid Plainsmen doing their best to try to stay motivated. I can see these guys slapping each other in the back saying, come on, come on, come on. But really right now, they're just, the Deer Creek offensive line is imposing their will. There's Preston Seibel again for another handoff. I mean, he literally falls for 2.5 yards. Keeps his legs moving. My goodness.
That'll get another 25 seconds off the clock, too.
Yep. So we're going to have Huslick at the bottom of your screen. We'll again have Gary in the slot and White at the top. Still have Preston Seibel and Hunter Freeze in the backfield. Seibel's going to be offset to his left. Oh, drops the snap.
Smart play.
And then dives back towards the line of scrimmage for maybe a loss of about 1. So it's going to ring up 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line.
Time to be smart here. We want to get the touchdown, of course.
Absolutely.
A field goal takes it to a 2-touchdown, 2-2-point conversion lead. Puts us up by 16 if we get at least a field goal. So see what the coach draws up here. I'm sure he's thinking the same thing. Let's be smart. Let's score 7 if we can, but let's get 3 for sure.
So here we go. Quick pass to number 1, Logan
Yes,
Huslick. Touchdown, Deer Creek.
Woo!
Nice throw and catch. Throw by Hunter Freeze. Catch by Logan Huslick. That's a touchdown, Deer Creek.
And you can see on that play, just him turning and faking it to Preston. Both linebackers stepped up a full yard, and there was just nothing but room between him and Logan. I mean, it's like playing catch out here, and we're going for 2.
All right. So here we go. We're going for 2.
We're calling a timeout.
Coach Stanley wants to talk it over.
Which is smart. We have all 3 of our timeouts. There's 7 minutes in there. You don't take them with you. Let's use it, and let's get the right play here. Go up by 21.
Absolutely. So 7 minutes, 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Deer Creek leads Enid 36-17.
We believe in smarter coverage because the more you know, the better you can plan for what's ahead. Find your local agent, Bradford Willis. Call him at 405-286-3600. We are insurance. We are farmers.
We're back here in Deer Creek. Deer Creek is on to try the 2-point conversion.
It'll give us a 3-touchdown lead. I think it's a very smart play by our coaching staff.
Logan Stanley in motion. Hunter Freeze rolls out to his left. Quick pass. Nice throw and catch. 2-point conversion is good.
You always have that. What's your best play to get the 2-point conversion? That's something we haven't seen all year long. That was a great, great call. Worth the timeout that we used for it. Nice job, coaches. Way to go, guys.
Absolutely. 2-point conversion makes it 38-17 with 7 minutes and 5 seconds left here. Homecoming 42-17. Or no, pardon me, 38-17. So, I mean, you just couldn't ask so far for a bigger turnaround than last year's game with Enid.
I know, and it's like, things change year to year. And like I said, I remember my friends that had their sons playing on the team last year when we were down in middle school with ours, saying, my gosh, we just didn't have it. We had so many people. There were over 20 kids hurt from our team last year going into Enid and going up there playing them. It was a hard game. A little bit of enthusiasm. The spirits back here in Deer Creek, coached up, I believe, very, very well. It's just a whole different atmosphere around here, and the boys have just bought into it, and rightfully so. These coaches have got them. If you play hard and you do well, you will have a chance for success, and it shows right here.
Absolutely. Alexa Oldham to kick off to the Plainsmen. That's number 24, Gerald Williams, back deep. I'm sure we'll go high and short here if I had to guess.
Or kick it out of the end zone. We got the win.
Yeah, that's true, and it is
knock the fire
quite a
out of
gust at this point. There's a big kick by Oldham, and he won't have a chance to return that out of the end zone.
Nice,
Touchback.
nice.
It's going to bring up a 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Plainsmen. So we'll see Scrimmager and the Plainsman offense come back out on the field.
They're down by 3 touchdowns, 7 minutes left in the game, going into the wind. We can be smart right here, and this can be the drive stop that wins us the game, hands down.
Absolutely. Scrimmager's in the shotgun with twins to the bottom and top. He has a quick pass out to Gerald Williams again, who's tackled almost immediately by number 34, Logan Stanley.
That's a quick release on that pass. He got it out there in a hurry.
Well, they're going to their playmakers at this point. I mean, you're trying to get the ball to Williams, I think, at every chance that you can get, because he can really make a play and go the distance.
He can make a play that should be a tackle and make it a touchdown.
Yeah.
And so you got to give him a chance, but our defense is playing sound.
All right. Scrimmager with the handoff there to Khaled Lee. Khaled Lee's going to fall short of a 1st down, maybe a gain of 3 or 4, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 2.
You'll see them hustling back because the clock continues to tick.
Yeah, absolutely. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Scrimmager awaits the snap. There it is. It is another handoff to Lee. Khaled Lee's tackled almost immediately by number 54, Drew O'Hara.
That's Drew O'Hara, senior, number 54.
May have knocked the wind out of himself there. Trying to shake it off. Garrett Johnson
Good
comes
hustle,
in.
Drew, getting off the
For
field.
Drew.
Nice job. Get your hands up, get him.
Pump fake by Scrimmager. He goes deep. No flag on the play.
There's a flag back here.
Is there a flag? Okay. Well,
It was
I've got an
late.
obstructed view of this post in front of me, so I may have missed that. I'm sorry about that.
It looks to me like the line judge on the opposite side was calling a hold.
Oh, I think it's called pass interference.
I think he did, what they're saying is he got a hold before he let go of the ball. There's Drew O'Hara running right back into the game. Tough kid.
So the call on the play, or the penalty on the play. Don't forget your flag there, ref.
He is calling interference.
Defensive holding. Gonna move the football about midfield. First down.
It's going to have trip receivers to the top of your screen.
16 to play.
Single receiver to the bottom. So here's Scrimmager taking the snap.
Get him.
The handoff.
Get him, Isaac.
Lee. He's under pressure. Long throw intended for number 88. That's Lincoln Sefcik. But he actually underthrows Lincoln Sefcik.
Isaac and O'Hara both in there with the pressure, making him run to the opposite side and throw across his body. You know, we don't get the sack there, but we make the incompletion happen because of hustle.
So here we go, 2nd and 10 now. Twins to the top, twins to the bottom. That's the little guy, Khalid Lee. Quick pass out to number 23. That guy's been on the field tonight, but that may be the first time he's touched the ball. That's number 23, Jaden Palmer.
Diaz and Stanley on the tackle over there after a gain of about 3.5. It brings up 3rd down. The defense is doing their job. Let's stop them, boys.
Absolutely. 3rd and about 6 or 7 here.
You know, they're going to go no matter what now from now on.
No doubt.
So they got 2 downs. Let's just start with this one and stop them.
So here we go, Scrimmager in the shotgun. Quick handoff to Khalid Lee. Tackled almost immediately by number 54, Drew O'Hara, and number 43, Griff Stanley.
Good to see Griff back in the game. He came off early in the first quarter, and you know, he's playing hurt. The kid's playing hurt right now, and he's out there just busting his tail. I mean, hats off to all those kids.
All right, so that's going to be a timeout, Enid. So with 5:42 left in the 4th quarter, it's 38-17. Deer Creek leads Enid.
Need to come pick you up here in a few minutes.
Fourth. 5:42 left in the 4th quarter. 38-17. Deer Creek leads Enid. That's my man Brian Weathers trying to get this Deer Creek crowd on their feet. It's 4th down. We're looking for a turnover on downs. Scrimmagers in the shotgun. Twins to the top and bottom. Takes the handoff. Quick pass out. Caught by number 24, Gerald Williams.
That was a good play. That was a good play. He went to the sticks and just a couple yards further and caught that pass. So that gives him a 1st down.
Yeah, there's a definite connection between Scrimmager and Williams.
I'd throw him the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's good enough for a 1st down and 10, 38-yard line. Scrimmager and the Enid Plainsman offense continue to try to work here. It's a quick pass out to, he's brought down by number 29, Dylan Beers. Is that right?
I think Dylan was in the backfield. I think that.
Oh, no, we got Gary on the side. That's Hunter Smith up top. I'm sorry. It's Hunter Smith. So there's the handoff to Khalid Lee. Khalid Lee tries to shake and bake his way. He may have shaken and baked his way to his 1st down there for the Plainsmen. But the clock continues to run. Well, until they move the chains, then it'll continue to run.
All right, start them. Let's go. There we go. It's moving now.
So it's going to be at about the 26-yard line.
Number 20, Hunter Smith was on the tackle.
Scrimmagers in the shotgun. Twins to the bottom, single to the top. Little Khalid Lee in the backfield.
Get him, Preston.
Oh, Preston. Oh, dive. Almost made it.
I'll tell you what, he's
No flag on the play.
Scrimmager is a heck of a
Incomplete
little
pass.
ball player, too.
He really is. He really, I mean, as far as the measurables, he's not going to wow you with his height. I don't think he's going to wow you with his weight or maybe his speed. And he windmills the ball when he throws it. But he's a football player, and he's made some nice plays tonight.
I mean, just to get that pass off was a big play for them.
Absolutely, and he jumped in the air when he did it. Single receiver to the top, twins to the bottom. Scrimmagers in the shotgun.
Get a
Pump
rush.
fake. He's just basically freelancing right now.
Get up there and get him.
He's absolutely freelancing. Throws the ball up for Gerald Williams. Can't quite get it there.
Wow, that I'll tell you what. We talked to the linemen about the linemen and stuff. The defensive backs did a great job on that. He had a long time to throw the ball and move in the pocket the way he did. They had to stay with him for a good 8 seconds back there, and that great coverage by our defensive backs.
Absolutely. I mean, he was just freelancing. He was trying to see what he could open up, and for them to maintain coverage for that long, great job by the defensive backfield. There's Khalid Lee. He's going to be brought down almost immediately by Dylan Diaz. It's going to be a tackle for loss.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
3 yards on the play. That's going to bring
That's
up 4th down.
You know, that's a strange play call to me. You're down by 3 touchdowns with 4 minutes left, but you know, Dylan makes a lot of those plays look bad. You know?
It's all right. Here's a big 4th down for the Antlers.
4th and 12.
4th and 12. Scrimmager's going to be in the shotgun. They're going to have trips to the top. They had somebody walk on late. Single receiver to the bottom. There's Scrimmager throwing the ball. Nice break on the ball by Will Michael. He had it read by a mile.
No flags on the play. 1st down, Creek.
All right. 3:54 left in the 4th quarter. Deer Creek leads 38-17.
Woo! I'll tell you what, that was a big defensive stand by Deer Creek right there. And, you know, to stop them and in that right there, that was huge. That's a big play. I think they're coming off the field. They're a bunch of tired boys. They've been chasing some people all over the field all night. And you can see them, but that's one of those well-earned sit-downs, all right, fellas, way to go kind of moments.
So here we go, Hunter Freeze in the offense. There's the handoff to Lamorris Davis. We're going to keep that clock running as well.
He wiggled through for about 5 or 6, it looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. Halfway to a 1st down. Lamorris Davis.
This is that point where, as an offensive lineman, you're like, all right, we have them beat. Let's lean on them.
In at wide receiver, we've got Davion White, but we've also got number 83, Landon Sigel. And we've also got number 87, Randy Childers.
Good.
So good for these guys to get in, and nice to see them in the game. There's a handoff and a quick tackle to Lamorris Davis. Maybe no gain on that play. So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Enid letting the clock run.
Yep.
And we'll be happy to let it run down as far as it'll go before we snap it.
So Freeze is in the shotgun. Lamorris Davis in the backfield with him. There's a handoff to Davis, who's had a little bit of room, but the room ran out very quickly.
He fought hard.
So it's going to be 4th down and about 2 from the 35-yard line.
Enid did use a timeout there.
Enid does take a timeout. So with 2:32 left here in the 4th quarter, Deer Creek leads Enid 38-17. 2:32 left in the fourth quarter here in Deer Creek. It's homecoming, and Deer Creek leads Enid 38-17. Preston Seibel is going to be on to punt for the Antlers. Back deep to receive for the Plainsmen. That's number 24, Gerald Williams.
Unload one here, Preston.
Absolutely. There's the snap and punt.
Bam.
Nice punt by Preston Seibel. Oh, no, perfect. Goes out of bounds about the 12-yard line. No, oh, pardon me. You're right, about the 8-9-yard line.
That's a 56-yard punt with no return. Yes, sir, Preston.
We'll take that.
Nice, nice, nice.
So 2:23 left in the fourth here.
All right, boys, let's just go ahead and get this time over and end this and go have some fun. Go enjoy your evening. Great job.
Enid offense out on the field here. Scrimmager. Is that still Scrimmager?
I'm looking.
I can't tell, once again, Jerry, with our problems with jerseys. That's not yet. No, that's Scrimmager.
Number 2?
Yep, that's Scrimmager. They're having a sing-along down the student section here, Jerry.
They've been singing 90 songs all night. I've been listening. They're having a ball, too. Good for them.
All right. So here we go. Single to the, no, twins to the top, twins to the bottom. Scrimmager's back in the shotgun. Under pressure. Rolls. He's going to have to run now. Pushed out of bounds by number 33, Ben Likes.
Good job, Ben. Way to get over there. He had some room.
Preston Seibel's going to come off, and number 44, Tyler Hammonds is going to come back into the game. Twin receivers to the top, twins to the bottom. Scrimmager's going to be in the shotgun. He's got little Khalid Lee there with him. Fakes the handoff to Lee. Scrimmager's going to try to put one up.
Nice.
Oh, he's going to be just, who was that? I lost track in all the commotion. Keegan DeMario with the tackle there.
That's one of those just reach out and grabs a handful of jersey and you aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Once Keegan had grabbed onto that jersey, he wasn't getting away.
He was getting blocked at the time too, so great play on his part.
Absolutely. The ability to fight through there and just strong arm one hand into the play and get Scrimmager and bring him down. Scrimmager fakes the handoff again, rolls out the other way, and he's looking to throw long here at this point. Now he's just going to run out of bounds. No, right before he does run out of bounds, he throws a pass there to number 23, Jaden Palmer. It's going to be a short gain, but it's going to bring up fourth down. A minute 49 here left in the fourth as we head towards a homecoming victory. We'll keep our fingers crossed. 38-17, Deer Creek leading it. Enid.
Let's go, Antler fans. Let's make some noise. Fourth down. They're going for it. Let's hold them deep.
So he's got twins to the bottom, twins to the top. Scrimmager's going to be looking to show off his arm here. Nope, quick handoff to Khalid Lee. Khalid Lee's got a little room. Shakes and bakes his way out to about the 40-yard line.
First down.
Good play call. They got the first down.
Clock's down to a minute 41.
Logan Stanley, good play there at the end to not tackle him out of bounds. He pulled his hands back. I'm not doing anything, ref.
Yeah,
no free yards here.
No, you're right. You're right. You can tell by Scrimmager's body language. He's tired. He's worn out. He's been chased all night by this Deer Creek defense.
We keep bringing guys in that are trying to chase him as well. They're tired as well.
Number 45, Brock Bowers into the game. 5'10", 180-pound senior. Scrimmager's in the shotgun. Twins to the top and bottom. There's the whistle. Quick handoff to Khalid Lee, and he's got room to run. Oh, cuts and slips down about the 41-yard line. Tackle. Yes, the Deer Creek Turf Monster did bring down Khalid Lee.
I want to remind everybody out there as well, all the homecoming festivities will be posted. So if you didn't get to see that, you're tuning in late to the game. when this is posted, all the homecoming will be on there with the king and queen in the courts. And you'll get to see all the way from 6:30 to 7 o'clock before the game started tonight. And
You can see Logan Huslick win Homecoming King and Ms. Moncris win Homecoming Queen.
a bunch of these boys out here on the field are in that court tonight. So that's
You get to see them without their helmet, which who knows what these guys look like. I have no idea.
I know there was a lot of parents here. You know, it's a big part of high school, and that's what the whole high school experience is about, you know, and it's about being with your teammates, being with your friends, you know, enjoying the whole high school experience, you know, and having your family get to come watch you, whether it's, you know, playing the band, cheer, play on the team. You know, it brings the whole community together. It's one of the things I really like about Deer Creek. When we moved out here, it seems like a small town inside of a big town, you know.
Yes.
And last night with the homecoming floats and all that, and I know our parade route just runs from the pack over to the high school, you know,
Right.
to the stadium.
The
But
L.
it's great, and you know, people right here an hour and a half in advance putting lawn chairs along the streets and things, and it's just a great experience that we're lucky enough to have our kids be a part of over these next few years, and I'm really happy for Deer Creek tonight, and these kids, all of them, whether they were cheering or playing, they get to enjoy this tonight.
So it's going to be second down for the Plainsmen. Scrimmager's going to bring the offense back in. He'll have twins to the top and bottom. I think they're trying to get the clock squared away, possibly.
I don't want them to score, though. We need to hold them here.
The refs are trying to get the clock squared away. Thought maybe they heard me yell out of the booth earlier.
They're looking into the booth next to us. Jana's in there, so she can be in charge of this.
Yeah, there you go.
1:17 back on the clock. That's been the delay. Going second down.
Miss Harris comes in here to make sure we're not talking about her.
We're not, I promise.
We could, though. This is one of the, we say it every week, it's a well-oiled machine in here. These young people are fantastic, and I think they owe it all to Miss Harris.
So far this season, I can't express
Oh
how much
my
fun I've had. Oh, it's going to be a last-second touchdown, possibly. That was a pass from Scrimmager to number 81, Caleb Chamber, who has recovered a couple of kicks so far tonight.
If I know, and you know, I'm not happy they scored on us. We should be able to be all right.
Right.
But if you can go back and watch this, don't follow the flight of the ball. Follow Preston Seibel blitzing in and the poor running back that tried to get in his way.
Yes. There's the kick. It's up and good. So with 1:09, we'll go ahead and work through this here. With 1:09 left in the fourth quarter, it's 38-24. Jerry, you know, it just, what a game. I've been excited all afternoon to come call this game tonight. I knew it was homecoming. You knew it was going to be a tough opponent from what I had read about Enid, despite that loss last week to Choctaw. We know Choctaw is a solid team.
Yeah.
I was excited, and what a game the Antlers have played. Offensively, defensively, I mean, what a great game.
It has been. It's been a wonderful game, and you know, I was excited too. That's what I was trying to encourage everyone at my office. Hey, let's get our goal and get out of here early. I want to get out and get ready, and it's been a great time here, and we need to finish this because I'm going to be like the guy with the mind reading abilities here. They're going to actually not do the dance this time.
Yeah.
They're going to kick the onside kick.
Yes.
We've had enough dry runs at it to see what it looks like without them kicking it. As you can see, there's the hands team is out there. We have no one with a number over 30 something on the field right now. Here comes the onside kick. Recover this, and then it's time to celebrate. Here it comes. Oh my gosh, he got it.
Wow.
That was
pretty amazing.
That was very amazing.
Onside kick is recovered by
That was pretty amazing. I'm going to go home and rewatch that.
Oh,
because did they just not know Jarrett was standing over there on the sideline?
I don't know, but there's flags on the field. Hopefully he was offsides or came in off the side. I'm not sure.
This is going to be an interesting discussion. I'd like to be a fly on the turf.
Because that was a really, really well-executed play.
I mean, it was pretty amazing to watch. I mean, it was as accurate as a pass, darn near.
It was one of those like the magicians, like, don't look at my right hand, look at this over here,
Yeah.
my left.
Yes.
And
so it was like they broke, see, they've got the huddle on the far sideline. And so it was like they really broke the huddle, and Williams just stayed right there on the sideline. And then when they did their song and dance, they just kicked it out to that boundary. And just what a perfect
jump ball.
kick. Yeah. What a perfect kick. Really, I mean, that is one I will go back and watch.
yeah,
Just like the St. Louis Rams punt return from a couple of years ago,
right.
where the guy fakes the fair catch running very hard to his left, but really the punt went to his right, so he threw off the return team, or pardon me, the coverage team, and it was just well executed. There's a lot to like about a well executed play, regardless of who does it.
They're still over there talking. They have the Enid coach over there surrounded by the officials.
That must be head coach Steve Hayes for the Enid's Plainsmen.
Here we go. It looks like the offense is running on the field for the Antlers.
Oh, somebody's booing.
It was a great play, but it's even better now because it's our ball.
Yep. So 1:09 left in the fourth quarter here. 38-24, Deer Creek leads.
There's given us no explanation, but they're walking off a penalty.
I don't need one at this point.
Victory formation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So I feel safe to say now, Jerry.
Okay, you can say it now. We've been holding off.
3 weeks ago, Enid had the largest comeback in Oklahoma high school football history with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, down 42-7. Enid came back and won that game in 2 overtimes. They were down 42-7 with 10 minutes left in the fourth, and they came back and won a game. So needless to say, I wasn't going to mention it, but needless to say, you're kind of nervous, right?
Especially when he catches that ball over on the sideline just then on that onside kick. I was like, oh, no.
Right. I mean, my goodness. I mean, they've got a bag of tricks, but it just didn't work out tonight for the Plainsmen.
The ball's shaped funny, so it takes funny bounces,
Yes,
you know. But
that's
we're in
right.
victory formation, taking a knee as the time's going to wind down here.
So Hunter Freeze takes a knee. Clock continues to wind. We're now under a minute left in the game. They step back up to the line. It's going to be second down. You'll see a snap to Freeze again.
I'll have to snap it 2 more times here, it looks like.
Down to 35 seconds. He awaits the snap. There it is. He downs it.
Hunter Freeze takes a knee.
23 seconds left in the game here, roughly.
They haven't even started the clock yet. So it looks like we don't even have to snap the ball again.
Nope.
And now the student section's running over to the fence to welcome their buddies off the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, homecoming 2017 is in the books.
So 3, 2, 1. That's the end of it. 38-24. Deer Creek beats Enid. What a turnaround from last year.
What a great, great game. I'll tell you what, that was a wonderful night. The boys played great. The fans cheered loud. It was just a great night here. And now the kids are going down to enjoy it with each other. I think it's just a fantastic time.
Absolutely. Becoming quite a tradition here in Deer Creek. The student section empties and immediately goes down to the gate where the players exit the field. And quite a party goes on down there for just a few minutes while they head to the locker room.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to talk to the coaches for just a moment, and then they will get out there on the field, out there with their buddies.
Well, we want to thank you on behalf of JD.
Hello. Oh, okay.
On behalf of JD Shackley. I'm out. No, I'm on. On behalf of JD Shackley and Jerry Broughton and all the guys here and gals here with Antler Vision, we want to thank you for joining us here on Homecoming. We appreciate you joining us every week. And go Creek.
And next Thursday, our game's next Thursday.
Yes.
7 o'clock at Putnam City. So tune in. Let's go win another one. 3-3 now.
Absolutely. Go Creek.
Go Creek.